and welcome along to the Don Robbie channel. We're back with another watch along, a London derby this time. We've got the Chelsea side over here. We've got two Chelsea fans in the building.
Wait a minute. It's not the Chelsea side. I'm on my own side.
This is the time that me and you are friends today.
Yeah, I'd rather Chelsea win.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not going to lie.
Don't call it the Chelsea side.
No, you know I'm already playing.
It's the only time we'll sit together.
Let me introduce them properly. Sitting over here, we've got Sophie Rose, the big Chelsea fan, glamorous as always, and obviously the Don Robbie Arsenal fan. He's just here, impartial.
I'm still gutted after that last game, man. United.
Oh no.
Mark Noble, man.
What's going on? Anyway, we'll get onto that. And then on this side, we've got our Tottenham fan, Fuad's in the building. How did you get here today? Net zero? Carbon? What's it called?
Listen,
Net
zero carbon hype, I don't know about all that, but I'm here in one piece. I'm here.
How's everyone feeling about this game then? Well. Are you not
how
confident?
am I feeling? 3-1 Chelsea.
Oh, she's confident.
Wow.
Oh,
Because
What, at their ground?
yeah, because so Frank got us our first win there, didn't he? I think we won 2-0 last time we went there.
Is that the William Amount show?
Huh?
The William Amount show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I know that anything can happen though. I'm not going to be, you know. And I just don't feel. I don't know what I'm saying, but no, you're not going to win.
She just doesn't want you to win.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
And I can hear it because I mean, you look at the kind of first three performances where Spurs did get their wins.
Yeah.
Didn't look good. You look at last week against Palace, where you thought Spurs coming into it, top of the league, 3 wins on a bounce, and then today you kind of play Chelsea, European champions. Under Tuchel look like a well-oiled machine basically, and now this season they've added Lukaku. For me, that's where kind of the interesting thing will be today: Lukaku versus Kane.
And Tuchel doesn't really concede a lot of goals.
He does.
That's
what's keeping you guys in your element, because what I see from Chelsea is you're not playing the best football.
No.
But you're getting the results. So imagine when they kick into gear, which could be today.
And that's the thing, is like with Lukaku, he's still chipping in his goals as well. I still feel like Chelsea have another level they can hit. My fear is they hit that level today, of course.
I think he scored in every
With our
game.
I don't know if the lineups are out yet, but I've got a glimpse of it.
Well, you're in luck because Kepa's in goal.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm not sure.
We'll get the lineups in a moment. There's hope. Or Robbie's going to get the lineup for me.
There must be some sort of injury somewhere.
Kepa is in goal.
But I mean, Kepa did a great job for us in the Super Cup.
Yep.
So I'm not completely nervous, but I do prefer Mendy all the time because he's just a different type of keeper. Yeah, he's like proper good, and he makes crucial saves as well as Kepa can't really do that.
Last week against Villa, he was big.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to line up, Sim?
Yes, please.
So I'll give you Chelsea one first. It is Kepa in goal. Back three of Rudiger, Silva, and Christensen. Alonso, Kovacic, Jorginho, and Aspilicueta. Havertz and Mount and Lukaku up front. And on the bench for Chelsea, Hudson-Odoi, Saul Maguire, Ziyech, N'Golo Kante, Chalobah, Reece James, Bettinelli, Chilwell, and Timo Werner. So that bench is as strong as it's like the first team, isn't it? And then Tottenham's team, Lloris in goal, a back four of Reguilon, Dyer's back, Romero, and what was it? Elite D'Souza?
Emerson.
You know,
Emerson. Brazilians.
Emerson.
It's true, you know, they go to Gabriel sometimes, Maguire. Like.
Ali, Dele Alli, Højbjerg, and Ndombele in the midfield.
We back.
Right? Lo Celso, Son's back. And Kane. So I thought Son, they said he was going to be.
Yeah, I thought
see that, as soon as they've got us next week, he's coming back again.
He's getting prepared.
But Son, he's come back quick, isn't he, Son? I thought they said he was going to be out for.
Look at that lineup, and I think that's probably been our strongest lineup this whole season. I think, barring maybe if you swap Dele Alli for Gil, I think that's Spurs' maybe strongest lineup. Romero coming in now. This is your chance to kind of cement that spot. I think Sanchez and Dyer early season had a couple of clean sheets, but him, Kane, Ndombele coming back in. There's players with points to prove today. Jimmy Greaves, rest in peace, passing today as well. We've got something to play for. Like, there's a lot on the line today, and with North London derby next week as well, taking the licks last week. Wake up, lads. This is an opportunity.
It's all right. What's your prediction for today?
Oh, no, I didn't get the bench yet.
Oh, what, for Tottenham? Go on then.
Ben Davis, Doherty, Oliver Skip, Sanchez, Roden, Scarlett, Galini, Winks, and Brian Gill, or Hill, as they call him.
Not a lot on there. Not a lot on there. Prediction-wise, in all honesty, I do think Chelsea will win. I think it'll be a 2-1. I'm expecting us. My thing is I want to see more of a performance. Similar to like the opening day against City when I came in, I said I want to see character.
Yeah.
I don't want to see us just lay over and just give it to Chelsea. I think Chelsea will come in and all guns blazing, try and come at us, try and unsettle us, but it's up to us to kind of make them work for it, in all honesty.
Well, so we're going 2-1 Chelsea, 3-1 Chelsea.
I'm going to go 3-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if Spurs got the first goal.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just to make them feel like something's happening.
Yeah, but no, like, they're going to come out, and Son does worry me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he'd worry anyone when it. No.
Really?
No.
Race for Golden Boot, Kane and Lukaku, no?
No.
Really? You
No,
just
I'm
saying
joking. No, obviously, like Spurs have some very good players, but I do think that Tuchel will be looking at sort of how to play it and like sort of tactically. I think he's got something up his sleeve today. I would have preferred to have Ben Chilwell in over Alonso though.
Okay. We haven't seen him a lot, have we?
No. He came on in the European game for like a small amount of time, but like you can just he's such a
less than that. Actually.
I don't know why he favours Alonso. I'm not really, and Alonso's a good player.
Alonso's been good and he gets forward as well.
He does, but Ben can do that as well.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's the thing. When Tuchel initially came in, Alonso wasn't even favoured. I think he kind of won his spot, and Chilwell, you thought as the 50 mil man, everyone thought he was probably going to take the left back spot at the Euro as well. Shaw's form was taken out. Do you think that?
Well, he prefers Alonso as the wing back, but even so, I still think that Ben can do either or, like full back or wing back. So I'm a bit gutted that he's not started playing. Because Tuchel said it was because he's been on international duty and done this, but he didn't even play on international duty, so he's fine, he's fit. But if he's just easing him in, then that's fine. But I do think that Chilwell's like quite vital to us winning. So if things aren't going well, that would be the sub I make.
I think what you said there as well about us scoring first will probably be the worst situation. I'm sorry, but if you watch Spurs, anytime we take the lead, what we do is go in our shells, sit back and just invite for the rest of the 80 minutes, 70 minutes, whatever it is. And
but that's,
the last thing you want to do with Chelsea.
That's under Mourinho. That was last season. But under Nuno, that's not really been the case.
It's been the case as well. I think the issue is we've been winning a lot of 1-0s and they've been kind of late in the games. So but if you see after we score, we always seem to kind of almost repel into ourselves. And I'm just like, I'm not really feeling it. There's a lot of similarities between this Nuno side and Jose's side. I think the only differences I'm seeing is how we counter-attack. Nuno isn't asking Son and Bergwijn or whoever the two wingers are next to Kane to drop as deep, whereas Jose demanded that they drop back. That's the only difference. Other than that, we're pretty much a copy and paste of the same side. And
well, it's pretty much same players.
Considering we were sold the dream though of, it's the Tottenham way, he's going to come in, we want to play attacking football, we got a new director of football in, to just have a copy and paste of what you had last season, it's kind of a bit... It is what it is.
The game's not started yet and he's already feel like he's talking like a lot has happened. Robbie, you might as well give me a prediction.
Do you know what? I was thinking quite easy for Chelsea because I didn't realise Tottenham had all them players back.
But
I kind of think my mind is a bit... man, I can see a draw here.
1-1?
Chelsea, a draw's not a bad shout. To be fair, Chelsea need to come out like all guns blazing, because if we sit back, that's just never worked for us when we've been there. One of my favourite ever games, it was my first time at White Hart Lane, and it was the 4-2. Do you remember that? Chelsea won 4-2, but it was just a No, but it was just a mental game. Like it was, and I get what you mean. They went 2-1 up, and then we obviously took over. But yeah.
Robbie, I've got a super chat here for you.
We'll go 1-1.
Not sure
they've got a strong team, man.
Yeah, both teams are quite strong.
That worries me for next week now. I was thinking all like Son, all these men are out. We got next week, I thought all these guys were out now, they're all playing again.
They would have definitely been back for that.
I'll be an Arsenal supporter next week.
The depth is back for them. But
I've got a super chat here for you, Robbie. Not sure you'll like this. From Andrew. Is he regular? Andrew C?
Andrew C, okay.
He goes, Robbie, you're a disgrace with your biasness towards United. We had 2 Stonewall pennies before West Ham had theirs. Hope Spurs smash Arsenal next week and get relegated.
No, listen. Andrew, come on, man. Ronaldo dived twice. But they did have right at the end, and they had a Stonewall penalty, and I said that, didn't I? When that final one, I said that's a definite penalty.
I think
so I'm a fair guy, but the other ones, the other penalties, they weren't penalties. I'm sorry, right? And that was a definite handball at the end. And of course I wanted West Ham to win. Just like you'd want West Ham to win if they were playing Arsenal. Come on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Football, man, we know who we are. We're football fans.
Another super chat here from Dinesh says, afternoon everyone, hope you had a good weekend. Do you think top 4 will pull away from the rest of the Premier League this season?
I think this is the first time in a long time I look at the top 4 and I'm like, it should be a runaway.
Who's the top 4, just to confirm?
Chelsea, City, Liverpool, United.
Yeah, okay.
I think there's
Really?
a clear
That's
quality
what
gap
most fans will say.
where you can look at them and say,
I go Chelsea, Liverpool, United, City.
Yeah, same,
oh
same
wow,
teams.
you put City
Oh,
fourth.
you're putting in order.
Even if I put them, I would put them in that order, but I wouldn't put City fourth. I think you rule out a Pep side, especially.
Well, after what I just seen United do today, they were crap and they stole that
I think they
basically.
might
I agree with what you say there, Fuad. There's a quality gap. I mean, if you look at United today, right, West Ham play really, really well, but it's that extra quality that United have, that they can bring a Lingard off the bench. And they
What a
can
goal
bring,
by Lingard,
they
by the way.
can bring, yeah, they can bring quality players off the bench, right? They've got quality players. Or they could be not even playing that great, but then the ball falls for Ronaldo or Bruno Fernandes, and that's the same for City, and it's the same for Chelsea, and it's the same for Liverpool. And I agree. There's a gap between those 4 and everybody else.
If you look
A
at
clear gap,
if you look
a
at
clear
even
gap.
City and Chelsea, they've got arguably B sides that
That
I
are
think could
strongest,
compete
yeah.
for European spots.
Yeah, look at Chelsea's
That's how-
bench today.
Chelsea, our bench, right, sometimes what Tuchel started to do now, he leaves Kante out and he brings Kante on at like the 70th minute to shut
As an
up.
energy.
But oh my God.
Kante
and
on the bench.
yeah, but then he brings him on and Kante literally is like, I mean, he's amazing
Dominates,
anyway,
isn't
but
he?
coming on fresh, oh my God.
Yeah, Kante on the bench.
It's crazy.
Chilwell on the bench. Players like this, you know.
Options. And I just
Pulisic,
think
when he
as much
comes,
as
we haven't got, I don't think Pulisic,
Pulisic.
but he's not back yet. But that's
Hudson
good
Odoi,
for
these
you.
man, they'd be starters in teams.
I think you look at Leicester the last couple of years have been the team to kind of mix it in.
Yeah,
But
see, they're not that. The gap's not that far
They
between
lost to
Leicester
them.
and.
the thing they lost
lost to
today, and
Brighton, Brighton
the issue I have with them is I look at them the last 2 years and they've been front runners in that race. Majority held the third place and then crumbled away. And now I think with the quality having gone up around you, can you even maybe compete this year? I don't think so. I think teams like Arsenal, Spurs, Villa, Leicester, Leeds will all be trying to compete
Everton.
for that European, other European spots. I
Not
think.
sure about Leeds.
You
You don't
never
think
know,
so?
you know.
Now? You think Leeds will fail off second
They'll
season?
be a bit on and off. They could
You know
be
what
one
it is,
season. They
right?
could be one season.
Every
not.
time I've seen Leeds this season, man, they're wide open, man.
They were like that last
Wide,
year.
yeah, but that was last year. But I think this year now, people know what to expect.
Yeah.
And I think they're too wide open. I think they're gonna have to. They got to switch it up a bit
They've got to have a plan B for
because
sure.
they've
Yeah.
got one plan. Plan A, man on man marking, wide open.
I think a lot of
That's
times though,
dangerous.
when teams get promoted as well, that first year they can surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
But second season, you've
Yeah.
got to adjust. You've got to
They did
improve in the
surprise.
market.
Leeds surprised a lot of teams last year. Even though people knew how say they played in the Championship, but they
Yeah.
surprised a lot of teams because teams were like, well, they ain't going to come and play like that in
And
the
they
Premier
did.
League, and they
Yeah,
did. But I think this year, the games I've seen with them, I've been like, hey, you're going to lose a lot of games like that playing like that, you know? So,
We'll see. We'll see.
but there's definitely, I agree with you, there's a gap, man, between those 4 at the top. Big gap.
So you really think they're in the Super League then? That's basically the Super League
That's the
happening
Super
already.
League for
here.
this season. For this season, that's
Pretty
the
much.
Super League.
Pretty much.
But then, having said that, right, this how the season starts is never usually how it ends up. And
Yeah, exactly.
There's always a couple of teams that. I
Crumble
remember last
away or-
season. Remember how West Ham started? They were terrible.
Do you remember how Everton started?
They were
of the
flying,
league.
yeah. They were doing what Spurs are doing now.
And they fell away. And then West Ham were terrible. And they, you know. And
I think I was there that day.
And they got the European spot in the
I
end.
think I was fuming.
yeah. And that might affect teams like West Ham this season.
What, European football?
Europe.
Yeah, because it's just started as well, and I think they got the result midweek. But as it gets deeper and later in the rounds, it'll definitely start having a knock-on effect on teams.
I said yesterday I was at the Arsenal game, yeah, against Burnley, and I said usually I think that would have been a harder game for Arsenal because they wouldn't have had the energy levels that
They
they
got
had
fresh.
yesterday, because they would have probably have played during the week. That's a good record at Chelsea.
That's
I've got
last
against you.
5 games we haven't won.
Well, I don't know where that is because every game you were winning against us for quite a while. Why are they?
It's maybe I think last
6
4 or
results against
5 games we
Chelsea.
played. I think Mount has pretty much just enjoyed
Yeah.
every game he comes against us. He has a man of the match performance. Willian's always loved the show.
Is that pizza
Yeah,
going
right,
around?
were they?
Yeah, got
Yeah.
all this food, guys. And why
I've
didn't you
never,
invite
had pizza.
Ty?
I've never had pizza on site.
We've got
If
pizza
Ty was
here.
here, that would have been demolished a long time.
He would have grabbed
Ty,
it
so
already.
Robbie, Pippa, you weren't here.
I don't know
Robbie was
what's in
taking
this
the piss out of
box.
Ty because he was. I was like, asked the shit. He was like,
Vegetarian, got
okay,
some
that's
plates
fine,
as well.
That's fine. Proper funny, weren't it?
Is this the
What flavours are they?
host's duties now,
Vegetable.
sir?
I don't
Here you
know.
go, sir. You know what?
What's that flavour there?
I'll check. Hold on. There you go.
Thank you, you know what I mean?
Pizza's going round, guys.
Pizzas.
Thank you.
This
It's
is
Sunday, man. We will rice up these.
curry
Thank you, Robbie. What
gourds.
have we done to deserve this?
I don't know.
Oh, they're both vegetarian, guys,
vegetarian.
and that's
They're
my
both
favorite.
yeah, so
That's my
get some of
favorite
that.
pizza.
they probably nicked all the meat ones in there.
No, they're all vegetarian.
How come they're all vegetarian?
It was my order, guys.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't think
Oh,
about
you
anyone
ordered
else.
them?
Sorry. No, I'm joking. I
it's
think
all
there's
good.
meat ones downstairs. No, no.
You
Shame.
ordered all vegetarian pizza.
I didn't
Right.
physically order it, but I made
every
sure there was.
single one
I
of
made
them.
sure there was food.
I mean, I ain't got a problem with it, but absolutely strange.
It's
isn't it?
net zero, right? I don't know if this counts.
Oh, is this
but-
the net zero
I don't know if
thing?
this counts. But you know,
Net zero. They have
contribution.
to travel half the way around the world to get these vegetables though, so it's not net zero.
Fresh
What
produce.
is it, you know, with that net zero thing that Tottenham are doing today?
Yeah.
So how does it work out to be net zero?
I'm hoping
So
Fuad has
basically,
answers
it's
for
try
that.
and cut as much carbon emissions, I think.
Yeah, but
So
what have they done? Everyone's cycled
Basically,
to the game or
no,
something?
And
no
the
car
electric
parking
cars.
allowed and things like that. So fans have to use public transport. I can't remember. There's a bunch of things they're doing basically, but you know, it's all these new initiatives. They always try and bring out new things, and obviously
I
with
just
climate
imagine being
change,
Tottenham. Like,
And Jeff Street,
it's a hot topic at the minute.
Could you imagine?
it looks so upsetting.
Jeff Street cycled to the
So
game
you know
only that
what,
much.
As a Tottenham fan,
I think, Sophie,
do
sorry,
you-
you
yeah.
know what? Sorry, before you ask me, I think that's because of Jimmy Greaves.
oh, okay, yeah.
So I think that might be because he played for both clubs
Both
and
clubs,
he scored loads of goals
Started
for both
off at
clubs.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
What
I
is
think
it
went to
from a
Milan.
Tottenham fan? What does it feel like? Like, and I'm genuinely asking now,
She's-
like
she's trolling
when you
you.
don't win trophies, but you have not
She's
like you have
trolling
amazing
you.
players.
No, it's fine because I'm
No,
used to
she's
this.
trolling you.
No, I'm actually being serious.
It's
What's so
like-
funny? No, I'm being serious.
Genuine answer.
I'm actually genuinely being
You
serious.
can't miss what you don't have. So if you've never had success, how can you miss it? This is, I
Fair
think
point.
this
Fair
is the
point.
difference between like Arsenal fans and Spurs. Arsenal have tasted the pinnacle,
Yeah.
the invincible seasons. They've seen the greats of Henry.
Why you got to bring up
Bergkamp.
Arsenal?
I'm just giving comparison, just so she understands. That's why they're so angry. For us, it's more of like we've never been there. It's a frustration
You've been close.
for
You've been
us.
close.
For
Yeah.
them, it's more of a how dare we fall off. For us, it's more of a we just want a taste of something.
Well,
At this point,
expressions
I'll take
hasn't
cutlery.
applied to me still. It's been 2 weeks.
He's
I've
airing-
not
been
heard from
airing
him.
you.
Oh, I've been aired, yes.
Oh wow.
He's
Expression,
ignored
what's
my
going on?
message. He's ignored my
expression.
Instagram. Yes, he's ignored my Instagram.
Are you sure it's because he's a
Have you
Spurs
seen
fan or not?
expressions? I've not heard a peep, unfortunately. So I guess he's about to get a bit angry when we win today.
What have you done to him?
I just sent him a picture of the score when they lost 3-0 against Palace. What's wrong about that?
Sophie, you've been a bit
You should get
overconfident.
it for that.
Overconfident.
Yeah.
No, I
Imagine
know.
Spurs beat you today.
It's possible.
It's
Listen.
actually very possible.
I
Yeah,
came
I'm
here
worried.
opening day,
Yeah,
City
strong
fans
team.
sat there talking about, yo,
I
we're going to
just-
beat you 3-0.
Yeah, I just
We ended up
I
taking
can't
the result.
contemplate losing.
They could
against
easily,
this
they could
lot,
get a
so-
1-0 win because you know Chelsea don't concede a lot. It could be Spurs 1-0.
I need some end-on magic today.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that game the other day when they played City. They beat City.
And that was a good game plan for
The
Nuno.
confidence gone now.
Just saying.
She's going to be the one ignoring X after today.
Just saying. Don't be too over.
I'm not overconfident. I'm shitting myself. So I'm telling you that it's 3-1. You know, just because. Because this is the only game where I'll be proper fuming now for the next week if we lose.
Listen, Christian
Like everyone's
Romero.
like, "What's Chelsea's biggest game?" Everyone thinks it's like City and Liverpool. It's like this is our biggest game for us of the season. Who's Hodgeberg?
Hoiberg.
Hoiberg.
One of the best defensive midfielders in the Premier
You
League.
might find out today. You might put in a solid performance.
I'm so sorry. I don't spend my time learning about Tottenham at all. I couldn't care less. So I don't even know who Harry Kane is really. I'm joking. So you're going.
Oh, Dele Alli's playing in the number 10.
Well, you showed he can't play left wing last week. Useless out on the wing.
There's my babe.
Big fan
Okay,
of
this
Pico
does
then.
scare me a little bit, Kepa.
See,
But
this
hopefully
is-
he'll be all right. I don't know.
You paid enough money for him. He will do his job.
When I see Kepa, I need this team to shoot on sight today. That's all it needs to be. Just test him as many times as you can. I don't want to hear about at the end of the game Kane has had no touches or no shots in
Hold
the
on.
box.
Who's he put in instead of Reece James then? I missed that.
Aye,
you
Lukaku
go.
against
Back three.
Romero for his
That's
first
Quetta.
start.
Oh, okay.
It's quite a defensive team, isn't it?
Yeah, that is defensive. Where's Kante?
This must be the tribute
Yeah,
to
that's
Jimmy
nice that they're
Greaves.
doing that. And they're all dressed very
See,
smart
there's
as
all
well.
Glenn Hoddle there, a lot of
Yeah.
ex-players.
That is nice. They've got Spurs suits.
That's what's the name? He's the captain, isn't it? Do you know him
Yeah.
again?
Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said last stream that Greaves featured in the 1966 World Cup team, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
yeah.
He was actually supposed to play in the final, but he got injured, and that's how Jeff Hurst.
That's
So
how
Jeff
he
Hurst
scored the
actually,
winner, innit?
and ended up scoring and being. But he was like, he was in his day.
Have you seen his
He
record?
was. I've never seen him play.
44
before
goals
my
in
time.
56 games or something
Oh, wow.
like that.
Yeah, his record was
Crazy.
unbelievable,
Gameday.
and not just for Tottenham, for Chelsea. I think he played for
AC Milan as well?
AC Milan.
Yeah.
West Ham.
He went on
Yeah,
to
West
West
Ham
Ham.
after as
I
well,
think he
innit?
played
Yeah.
for Barnet as well. Everywhere he went, he scored goals, man. He had an unbelievable. And then where I remember him from as a kid when I was growing up, he used to be on TV, the Satan Greavesy show.
What's that?
It was a football show.
Him and who's saying?
Him and Ian St John, who I
Okay.
think passed away last year.
Okay.
And it used to be like a good show, man. Lots of banter.
What's it like?
That's probably like the first football show that's ever been on TV that was like full of banter, and it was because like Jimmy Greaves was right. He had a real
Personality,
dry
yeah.
sense of humour, lots of banter, you know. So yeah, it's quite sad. As a you know, he was a Tottenham legend. Scored loads of goals for Chelsea.
Highest
yeah.
ever goal scorer, man. It's only right Kane scores 1 or 2 in his honour today, man.
Say that again?
It's only right.
Yeah, but he
Kane
was a
scores
Chelsea
1 or 2.
legend as well. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lukaku
It's
could
just
score
both
Only
teams.
right, man.
Yeah, why didn't they show the Chelsea side saying homage?
You know how Chelsea are, man. Once you leave their club.
They forget about you, is that what you're saying?
He's one,
And
of,
what's that now?
he's one of about 20,000 players who've left their
Classless.
club. And that's only in the past year.
So,
yeah,
oh my god,
because
stop,
we
everyone's
then
getting on
give
to
the
me.
retirement
Can I just
people to you.
confirm that I did not actually order the pizza? Everyone's,
I'll
someone's
just
in
never
the
forget
chat.
the day that Lee
What did they say?
messaged me, David Luiz, we've got David Luiz, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that went right downhill very quickly.
They said,
Funny.
they said only ordering vegetarian pizza for a group of people is considered a crime in most countries. It wasn't me, guys.
But actually, it's a bit of a crime.
You ordered it?
No, it wasn't me. I just asked, can there be food on set, please? That's all I asked.
Are you a
Here we
vegetarian?
go, kick off.
No, but I actually do like vegetable pizza, but I eat most pizzas.
We've kicked off, people.
There we go.
Undercover Pippa.
It wasn't me.
Listen, Emerson had a nightmare
Go,
debut
babe.
last week. I
Is that
don't
how
need
we're
that kind of
starting?
start. Please, no.
Is that how we're starting the
Thank you.
4:30 fixture?
It ain't even 20 seconds.
Bloody hell. Right from
Look
the
at Emerson.
kickoff.
Look
Don't
where
open
he
up my
is.
pizza.
Look where he is.
Oh, is he offside? Yeah. Slightly offside, Lukaku. From the kickoff, man.
My God.
Jeez. That was dodgy.
How nervous are you feeling now? Like, is it gone from
My
like...
legs already shaking, man. My legs already bouncing. I'm like, yo, we ain't
It's
even
not
a
even
minute
60
in.
seconds yet.
The way he holds the ball up, Lukaku, man.
Cool.
So good, isn't it? He's just
The way
Yeah.
he pins a man down
Yeah.
and then he traps it cold. Golden Boot race this season is going to be crazy as well.
I
You've got
know.
him, Lukaku, Cristiano, Salah. Like, literally could go any way.
Ronaldo will win it.
Really?
To me.
I reckon Ronaldo
I
will
think it
win
might be
it
Lukaku,
at
you know.
the cost of United winning any silverware.
Plus, Ronaldo's so greedy. That,
Oh.
Go on, son.
doing what you said, innit? Shooting from range.
Time, compose now. Please. Reguilon,
How did this man get fit back so quick, man?
listen.
I thought he's out for about 6 weeks.
Why you? Don't worry about next week.
It's only
Don't
the
worry yet.
Arsenal
Remember,
players
you remember
that
the last
was
goal he
there.
scored against
Oh.
Oh,
Arsenal?
there was a chance for Spurs.
Fucking hell.
So calm down, babes.
You remember
Look
the
how she got
last?
a hand on her face and all sorts. Oh! Alright, actually, I can understand why you're stressed now. This is going to be a good game.
Hey, Lascelles,
Told you,
get up,
Sophie,
man.
man. They got a good side out today, Tottenham. That was dangerous.
What's Dyer? What's that Dyer? What's he doing?
This little glancing header
That's a
here could have
nice
went to
little
anyone.
cross
there
as
you
well,
go, that was
outside
decent.
of
What a great bit of
Emerson.
defending that was by, was it Christensen?
Get up, man. This guy's made of glass. I swear he's worse than Lamella.
And Salza.
Oh, fragile Argentines, man.
Argentina is phenomenally tough, mate.
I said today, set pieces are going to be so important, man. We have to actually capitalise on them.
Sophie's gone quiet, man.
I know.
Yes, this is when I'm very worried.
Nerves are kicking in. Winners.
What did you say, Rob? 2-1?
1-1.
Oh, 1-1.
I'll take that.
And that free kick.
Ooh, that's dangerous spot as well.
Oh.
Oh, he barely
Naughty.
touched
It's got to be a booking as well, man. Come on.
him. Booking, he didn't even touch him.
Look at that. That's
No,
studs
he
up.
didn't touch him.
Studs up.
He
Really?
didn't touch him, man.
I
Look
watched
at
the
that.
same
man.
thing.
He didn't touch him.
Do you know what, yeah? This might be the first time in my whole entire life I've actually watched a Tottenham game with a Tottenham fan. 'Cause when else would I do this?
listen,
When else? Do you know what I mean?
It's the first time for everything.
Oh, this is
See,
in
this
good.
is
This is in good range, man, and it's
it's in
Kepa.
good range, but the problem is we have not had a free kick taker since Christian Eriksen.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, but Kane, Lord have mercy. This is either going to hit the
Should
crossbar
make
or
Son
post,
score
Yeah, I
there.
thought Son would be
or
good.
going to hit Rose Ed.
Don't Son take set pieces,
Nah,
right?
Son only takes the corners.
Oh.
That's what
Okay.
they said about Odegaard yesterday. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised, man.
It's similar range to Odegaard's one, actually.
That was a nice free kick.
How's it, man? Just hit it hard and low, keeper side.
No, you got to try and curl it into keeper
Kane's gonna
side.
take it.
It's quite a high wall, though. They haven't got a
If
draft
I'm honest,
excluder.
I'd let
Come
the
on,
Celso
get
take
move
it. He
on.
scored in the Conference League. Scored a nice one from the other side, actually.
Kane's having this.
Hitting the wall. I told you. Poor, man.
Kane taken.
That is
Free
poor.
kick.
You know when like sometimes the best player on the team thinks, yeah, I should be on everything aside. No.
Like you
Oh,
said,
yeah,
that
Mark
golden
Noble.
boot thing.
What?
Yeah, Mark Noble, man. I'm
That's
still
a-
vexed about
that's
that.
a prime
Noble,
example.
man.
Like, stop it.
The
man.
team worked
believe
hard.
Andrew
Do
C.
you remember at one point England had Kane taking corners?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the World Cup corners,
Oh.
he took everything. Remember that?
What was that?
Roy Hodgson's team.
He took
Awful.
everything.
Gary Neville said it was his idea, wasn't it? See that? Can't even beat the first man on a corner. Please.
I don't
levels?
like corners like that. That's annoying.
Stress levels are rising.
Well, Chelsea have pissed me off.
Game just
It's only been
started.
5 minutes.
Yeah, look what's happening.
Nothing's happening right now.
Nothing's
Chill out.
happening. You have a different perspective when you watch a game as a neutral.
I
Yeah?
know, you know.
You don't have the stress levels. Hey? And why are you all crouched down like that? Sit up, man.
This is serious shit. I spat all over myself.
Ooh. They're trying to put Kepa under pressure. You see how they charge him
They
down?
know, they know
That's
to do
good.
that.
That's good. Should be the game plan.
Oh, this is good by Chelsea, now.
Come, babes.
See, don't get too stretched.
That's it. That's it.
Get
You
up, you
slip down.
bozo!
Oh, why did he
you
block his shot then?
twatting fuck.
What was the point of that?
Waited too long to take the
How
shot.
highly do you lot rate Rudiger, by the way?
He's all right.
We love,
Like,
I
in the
like
sense,
Rudiger.
I think he's improved
He's very good.
massively.
Yeah,
he
over the
wasn't.
last
definitely.
year.
He wasn't that good for a while, and now he's become very good. He can make the odd mistake here and there though, but no, he's good.
I actually
I
think
like him.
at the minute he's one of the best centre backs in the Premier League. Easy.
Yeah,
In the whole
definitely.
Premier League, yeah.
I just worry
Ooh.
that it's a purple patch he's on.
Christensen's good as well.
Yeah.
Free kick, please.
I feel like Christensen doesn't get enough respect when he has a good game. Like, no one really talks about it after the game, after like what he does.
We've got like we have got the best defence out. Like it's like we don't really concede.
See, like, is it the players or is it the system? Because a lot of these players were getting criticism before
It's
Tuchel was
too
here.
cool. That's it. It's just
Yeah?
too cool. Yeah.
He's too cool.
So if he goes, then
He is too
do
cool.
those players go back to their normal self? If that makes sense, because they've raised their level since Tuchel's come in. So if he goes and they go back to a 4-3-3 or something like that, I don't know. Oh, ball, come on.
Game 0. Game 0 might end 0-0. No?
No, best
Not-
not.
no
No,
chance,
no,
no
no,
chance.
no. I see some goals.
We've got too many errors in our defence for that time.
Shit. Shit.
Go. Here we go. Sonny.
No, too much.
Ah.
Too much.
Sonny.
How has he always got a smile on his face?
He's so happy. It's
Literally. Just kick the ball out of play or just smiling away.
I'm like 95% annoyed most of the time.
We can tell.
Oh, he's looking sexy today. Like his hair.
Thiago Silva. Is that what she's talking about?
Yes.
Oh, Thiago Silva.
Listen, his wife's a proper character, Thiago
Oh
Silva.
yeah, I've seen her on
Yeah,
Twitter
his
and
wife.
stuff.
His
Yeah.
wife's, his wife's jokes. Oh, they're messing around at the back.
I like that. As soon as I praise Rudiger, errors are coming out.
Do you know what? I'm not the only
Yes.
one. There's a couple comments here. Even King B said this Chelsea v Tottenham game will probably end 0-0.
Listen, I'll take that. Clean sheet, 1 point.
Something, isn't it? Dr. Cooper says, I don't like Chelsea, but I'm with Sophie today. Do you know what me too? Huh?
There we go. Dombele.
What's that, man?
He's got to prove himself today, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a big point to prove, man. Played well midweek. Need to follow that up.
Yo,
man.
Robbie, they're really coming for you today on your own channel. The super chats are really coming for you today.
What are they saying? It's all they're Man United fans.
It must be.
They're
No,
salty.
I think this is a Chelsea fan.
Look, there's another one there, Saeed.
Yeah, last year.
Come sit down,
It's
man.
alright.
He's still singing Viva Ronaldo.
He's this
My
super
cup,
chat.
come sit down, man.
He says, I feel even rude reading this, but
This
you know
is
what,
the
we're gonna do
Chelsea
it.
side.
He says, Don Malteser. Why do Arsenal fans say they're the biggest team in London when Chelsea have 2 Champions League and been the dominant for the past 70? Is it 17
We've
years,
actually
though?
got 3 European Cups, actually. We've also
Oh,
got
Super
a
Cup.
Europa League Cup.
We're the big, we're the best supported club,
Around the globe.
right, in London by far.
You're the biggest, yeah.
You could say that. But are you the best?
They have the most
Right.
fans. Not the best. just
We're not the
biggest.
best club in London at the moment, ATM,
18.
but we're the biggest, right? So that's why. So if that guy wants to find it out, history-wise, everything.
No.
biggest. Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? That's it, babes. Come on.
She's on one. Let me get. Do you want a drink, Sophie?
No.
Anyone want a drink?
God,
No,
no.
I'm good. I've got a coke that's
Thank
somewhere.
you.
Are you guys that nervous? You don't want a drink?
What's
She's
that?
that
You want
too.
to go here?
Coke here.
Got a sambuca.
Oh, you've got a drink.
No.
You want a tequila?
You can piss off.
Cool.
Say nothing.
Mate, I'm gonna mute
Sambuca.
myself.
Here he is,
Come on,
look,
Chelsea,
Viva.
Well, don't sing that on this show, mate. You're
This
getting
is the
Well,
over.
dance moves now.
This is the Chelsea
You're
side.
getting over.
Man's a quick walking.
3-point collector's dance.
And a minute ago, he's down on the floor crying, you know what I mean? He had no faith.
I know. As I come in the building, I heard you making enough noise.
Hey?
I heard you making noise from outside as I was coming in.
Ronaldo, we're loving the fever.
Come, babe.
You know what I mean? Like, now we get to watch boring football now.
Oh!
Oh, how did you
Delete
kick
an
that?
utter twat. What was that?
Hey, don't talk to players like that. I thought you called him babe.
Yeah, but he was being a twat.
That was terrible.
Oh,
Earshot, man.
Look, man, watch him.
Oh,
man.
He
was
had
he doing
chance
there?
there to even control that.
He
man.
could have,
could've
yeah,
took
he had
that down.
time there.
He had more time than he thought, didn't he?
Side, do you want a
Controlled
drink,
it, man.
darling?
So what's that?
Do you want a
He
drink?
tried outside
Yeah, I'm alright
the
for
boot
now.
that
you know.
as well.
Yeah, I'm alright for now.
No
Thank you.
worries.
So if you're nervous then, yeah.
I am all sorts of things right now.
It's on the edge of her seat.
What if I start fucking?
This guy really good.
Emerson,
Eddie had
give
a-
me something, bro.
Would you just fucking
Bro, he was
fannying
getting
around?
cooked last week. against
Yeah, I know.
Wolves.
I've not seen it.
Ain't got no wingers to face this week, just a wing back. Deal with it. No excuses, bro.
Get up, man. What's he still on the ground for? What are they kicking it out for?
Come on, man.
Who's
You
that
got a
down?
man down, bro. Head injury. Look at this.
Head injury.
No man.
Robbie
never
is very
touched his
harsh
head.
on injuries, you
All
know.
right, let's see if he touches his head. Look.
Who's got a head injury?
Where's the head injury?
Oh my God, he's kicked his face. Shut
Kicked
up.
his
Come on.
face?
Look at this, look at this. Look.
What? Where?
Look, he goes down. Bow in his face. What's that?
He ain't
his
about
chest.
here.
That's his chest.
That's in the chest.
Come on.
That's in the chest, man.
Come on.
What's he, the hunchback of Notre Dame? You know what I mean? It's in his chest.
Listen, that's his face, man. It's a handsome
Yeah,
man. You can't ruin that face.
Bro,
Needs
he's
that
kicking
for the
out
I know,
like
it's
a
well
ball, you know?
chiseled, isn't it?
It's an old school haircut, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
For real.
That's like a
Slit
90s.
inside, innit? This is very passive first.
In comparison to the
12
last game
minutes.
we just
Yeah,
watched, this is
man.
like slow, innit?
This
Yeah.
is slow
Like the
tempo.
West Ham
I'm telling
game
you,
was
0-0,
West Ham
man.
United game. There was like
And funny thing is, I feel like both
This is
managers
cagey.
That's a
prefer
dead
this.
ball. That was a horrible
Yeah,
ball.
of course. This is the first time they've been at the London ground, haven't you?
Say that again?
Chelsea.
First
terms
time
of the fans there.
Oh yeah, with the fans, of course, yeah.
Yeah, fans, yeah.
Nuno.
It's true. It's going to be a lot of first time for away fans travelling to Spurs this season.
Yeah.
Like first time for a lot of fans.
I haven't been there. Not
Well,
for.
I've only been there for the women's.
Went there for the women's
Yeah.
game, but I haven't been there for.
Premier League game.
Proper
Yeah.
stadium, man.
Yeah.
Proper stadium.
It's,
I was
it's
meant to
alright.
go there, you know,
It's
just
the,
before
only
the
thing, it's the
lockdown.
only thing we've got to be proud of.
It's actually it's all right. Decent facilities. It's all right.
It's all right.
Should see our trophy cabinet. It's incredible.
Must be clean, or is it dusty?
Imagine how cleaners in there that get told.
I can crack jokes. Relax.
Go in there, clean the trophy cabinet.
Can I get a cleaning contract?
There's nothing to clean. What should I do, boss? Just clean it.
If
Just
you're a
clean it.
company, can I have the cleaning contract to the trophy cabinet at Spurs?
That's
That's
really
free
good.
money, isn't it?
That's free money. Easy money.
Yeah, I'd go in there.
You just come back every year to just clean out the dust.
Clean up the cutlery. That's the only silverware you're finding.
Do you reckon they have all jokes aside? Do you reckon they have a room for that yet, like
They
preparing for
must
the
have,
future?
though.
Or do you think they're gonna have to start building one once you start winning?
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
room
they-
there.
they-
They've probably got
historic
something
things,
set
haven't
aside.
They've got historic things in there, haven't they?
Okay.
It's a
Do
bit
you know
like
what? I
a
might
museum.
actually go on the tour on there because they got the NFL stuff in it.
Hold on.
Well,
We've
this
got
is
a camera
dangerous.
back
Come
here.
on, babe.
3 on 2, 3 on 2, 3 on 2.
Lukaku, go on,
You got
babe.
to do this right here.
Fuck was that?
Yes.
That's terrible.
Oh.
That's bad. Chelsea had to
That
have
was
scored there.
Lukaku chickening out.
Wow.
He could have hit that
What was
first
that,
time coming
babes?
onto him, but he
I
said,
told
let me
him,
pop that back in.
Is there a JD round the corner from Tottenham?
Just need to walk
Because
a
obviously,
bit.
you know, what I mean, he might have gone in there for a little bit.
Straps.
Timber's
He
man.
got some fresh Timbs.
Yeah, Timber's man, I'm telling you, man.
You're not
You went
serious.
JD just
Nah,
before.
that is a
What
big
was
chance.
that?
I'm sorry. That
The
is big.
ball's
Why
behind
did
him.
he shoot a shot there?
Yeah, he
No, you
should
know,
be-
because he's played the ball
Is that
behind
Havertz
him.
Man, the
again?
Timbs are out.
Is that Havertz again?
Yeah, it is behind
That, to
him,
be fair, though, that is a good pass, though.
That's
when
a
you
good
look at
pass back. These Mount who's missed kick.
Yeah, he missed it
Mount.
again.
And Mount.
Miskicked it again.
Mount played the
Apologies,
ball.
Chelsea fans.
Mount played the ball
Oh, yeah,
slightly
no,
behind him. Should have played the ball in front of him.
Babe, do you want to sit down?
No.
Stress.
Pacing around.
That should have been a goal.
Oh God.
This is a proper derby, though, isn't it? Like, in terms, like, you know, the
Cage,
Chelsea, yeah, Tottenham. Who do you hate more? Is it Arsenal or Chelsea?
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Arsenal, I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Do you want to let him
Chelsea
finish the
is
question
like-
before you answer?
Chelsea are too successful, man, for us
Kane,
to argue with them. Arsenal at least have stooped down to our level a
Yeah.
little bit. We can, mix it with them.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a chance. Who do you hate more, City or Liverpool?
Probably Liverpool.
Really?
Yeah. With City, it's because they've been in like my family, because my family like mostly City fans, so it's like it's been within us, because like
City's
Liverpool.
That's
City's more
more
of
the
a regional
rivalry, though,
rivalry,
isn't
isn't
it?
Yeah, regional rivalry.
Yeah.
Whereas Liverpool's more
is-
like a competitive one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But give it 5 more years, or maybe even 2, it'll be real competitive between City and United.
Well,
City overtaking,
let's
you know
chill
what I
on that
mean?
one, you know.
It'd be
2 to 5 years.
City-Liverpool rivalry. Because there already is that rivalry.
The last 4 Premier League titles have been decided
Yeah.
between them.
Who's your rivalry, Ars?
Who?
Who's your rivalry?
Brentford.
I thought you were going to say Burnley or something.
The rivalry's Barnet, man.
Oh,
Oh,
Oi!
It's Tottenham, innit, obviously.
yeah.
And now we're in the same levels.
We've stooped down. We've joined you.
Welcome to the shit house.
you know
I
them,
remember back in the day, right? It was United really was the biggest.
Yep.
yeah.
Obviously, Tottenham was like
local.
you said,
The
that was your
local,
local
yeah.
rivalry, the
But yeah,
hatred.
when I was growing up, it was United.
But it was United.
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing, you know, the thing that like it was Tottenham rivalry was always there. It was always what made the Tottenham rivalry really, really hot was when Sol Campbell came.
Yes.
So like
me,
the
that
rivalry was
ignited
always there. Obviously, it's, the rivalry's always been hatred. But when Sol Campbell, that
made it toxic.
That
Yeah.
turned it up
Yeah.
10 notches. Yeah.
Why did he do
But
that?
then the United rivalry,
Different.
and that's what pisses me off now because
Smart one. Unlike
That's good.
pisses me off now because
Yeah.
like United are pulling away from us now, and then I've just seen us like because if you look at it, the reality of the situation is both us and United haven't won a league for a very long time.
Yeah.
Right. So United shouldn't be pulling away from Arsenal like that. We should be both literally striving at the same levels to try and get back to that. But we ain't been spending the money.
Yeah, there was no such thing as like Chelsea fans or City fans when I was growing up. It was just Arsenal, United. That's it.
And a few Liverpool, surely.
Liverpool, yeah, but they were just kind of like
Liverpool always
mediocre.
had legacy fans. That
yeah.
their dads were Liverpool fans and they passed it on.
There you
I
go.
remember always
Liverpool
seeing
fans.
Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
Chelsea and City after
more like a
04.
new
Again,
generation.
Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
Chelsea,
I was like, hey,
Chelsea was a
fans,
London
yeah,
thing.
come out
It was a
woodwork
London
all of a
rival.
sudden.
Yeah, man. Born again Chelsea fans. I said it already, man. There was one thing as Chelsea fans. Then all of a sudden, 2004 comes in.
You know,
She's
you know what
already
they-
out. She's
Sophie.
already out.
You know what they do to try to justify it? They try to get a couple of them auto glass kits from back in the day to be like, oh, no, we don't buy that.
Yeah.
You know, you got that on Amazon quick time.
This is all a bit sloppy from it's going all over the place.
Yeah.
Calm down.
No one's been able to get a hold of anything.
Even when I was growing up, like Tottenham was a way bigger club than Chelsea. Miles bigger.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, what was your
West
kids sponsor
Ham was
back
bigger.
then?
Well, ain't anymore.
They're not now,
Hewlett
no.
Packard. And we used to have Pony.
Pony.
Yeah, I remember that pony
Pony
sponsor.
The Ginola days.
I used to be sponsored by Holstons.
Yeah,
That's the one I
Holston
remember.
And then
That's-
Hewlett Packard afterwards, yeah.
Because I remember these
Was
being
Hewlett Packard for long? I don't remember that.
Arsenal
It
fans
was,
would
it
be
was
like,
for a
"Mate,
little
not
bit, and
drinking
then
no
we've
Holston
actually got it
pills."
back recently as well.
what a
End
player.
of sauce. This is what we needed.
But now
There you
you've
go.
got
You see, this is what Kante was running from today. Where you, Kante?
older than me. Still no, you know.
Listen,
still, you know, really like,
I'm just mean the Kante and
Oh.
Dom thing. Every time they buck each other, I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I see it, I see
Kante's
it.
been getting
yeah, you
served.
look suspect. Yeah, of
That was
course.
trying to
Yeah, of
catch me out
course.
on the super chat. I almost read it as well.
People were good to me today on the super chats. There was something about my melons, but other than that, they were fine.
Watch Kane fall over in a minute. He's trying to do that backing in thing.
You know it when he's this deep.
Yeah.
It's win free kick time.
Oh, that's a
That
foul.
was that. Was,
Hey, come on, man. Use your vision. That's
Oh,
onside.
that's it.
That's
Oh,
onside.
it's on.
That's
Go all
decent.
the way. All the way. Hit
Square
it.
pass.
No, my
That
friend.
was poor, man.
What was that?
that
Go
was
for the
terrible,
shot.
mate.
Poor, man. But
That
even
was
the
the
pass
moment.
was poor.
But if that had been Son, that'd be a goal.
That was
really
that was
bad.
Spurs' moment there.
That's poor, man.
Oh!
Yo,
What's Kepa doing there?
come on. You
Was
see,
Kepa's playing today?
Kepa is giving up
Paris
hope.
Malaga.
He's got it.
What's happened to Mendy?
This is what I
I
said.
don't actually
Shoot
know.
on sight against Kepa today.
He's out.
I think he's out injured.
Oh.
That would have been offside, didn't it?
Ah,
But he bottled it
you've
in.
got the whole left side to you.
Oh, that was poor.
He
You
didn't
should have
go
gone
for it,
near
pass, didn't he?
post and just
Pass, man.
smashed that.
Come on.
You've got to go yourself there, innit?
100%.
Chelsea gonna score now, darling.
Back yourself, man.
That was poor.
Everyone's just moving sloppy in the final third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this referee?
It's
Oh,
like
you
Tierney,
know.
innit? Is it Paul Tierney or something?
The one I really don't like is that Oliver.
Why?
Oh, Michael
He
Oliver,
hates
yeah.
Chelsea.
Hates everyone, doesn't he?
Ooh, that's a bad foul, you know? By Christensen.
What's
Rasta Ali.
your views on Ali these days? What's
Rasta
the
Ali.
Spurs fans feel about him?
Oh my God.
What?
You might have to hold the cameras for 5 minutes.
You got to say,
I can't.
you got to know, man. You got to say barbershop, man. You know what I mean?
Stop that, please.
You know what I mean? There must be a barbershop
I was
talk.
waiting for someone to say it.
You know what I mean, man?
Stop it, please.
There must be a barbershop talk, man.
Respect me,
No,
please.
you know what I mean?
Listen, my
Calling
things
for it.
are
He's
real.
fucking look, he's calling for it.
My
There
things
must
are
be like a
real,
lot of
yeah.
fucking
barbershop
late
You
talk.
now.
don't go shop and ask for them to be attached. We grow them ourselves.
Oh
Why
yeah,
is
so he's
this
got the faux
attached?
locks,
I
hasn't
mean,
he?
he's got the Reebok things. Bought straight
They're
out
in
the pack.
fashion.
Okay.
But honestly, I feel like we haven't seen the best of Ali for the best part of what, 3 years? I'm done waiting. I don't have
Yeah, we
time.
didn't have a lot of game time in previous seasons.
have
So.
a lot of game time. The guy. He
Oh, what
had
a ball.
game time before that. There was a reason why he wasn't getting game time because any time he played, he was useless. He offered nothing. And then it's like, what is his best position?
What is his best? He's playing number 10 today, right?
This is what I'm saying. So even when he
What
played,
do you think as a fan is his best
personally, I
position?
think it's just playing off the striker, almost as like a false nine.
Oh.
So when Kane would drop deep, he would run in behind. But that was when we used to play the 4-2-3-1. Today we're playing it. Let's see if he can get something out of himself. But Ali's been washed for the best part of 2 years now. Injuries, personal life issues, out of form, manager not getting selected. At some point, we've got to stop using the external excuses and have to look at the player himself. I'm out of excuses for Ali, man. I was
That's
a
sad.
big Dele Alli fan. I thought.
I know, he was meant to be the next-
People used to, funnily enough, people used to compare it to Lampard a couple of years ago with the number of goals he was scoring regularly.
They were comparing him to
saying
Ozil a few seasons ago.
he could be the next
Remember?
one. The fact that he's nowhere near in the England midfield conversation now tells
Oh,
you
yeah.
how far his stock has
fallen off,
fallen.
yeah.
So it's like he now has to put himself in the best position to get back to
Yeah.
the levels. And the
Yeah,
funny
he's
thing
got
is,
to.
Nuno's come in this season and actually backed
Giving him a
and
chance,
said,
yeah.
I'm giving you a chance. So it's up to him to take it.
Damn.
Good. Alonso.
Alonso is actually not even a left back. Or
So
a
what
left
is he
winger.
then?
He's
No, I
actually a
don't know
left
what he
forward.
is.
He's a left
Yeah, he
forward.
gets forward so much, isn't it?
Wing
That's
back,
where
innit?
he's best used, I'm telling you.
Left wing back, isn't he? He's not very good defensively.
Alonso's given us quite a few goals. Over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
years.
He's a
Look
good,
at
and
that
he's good
pace
at
he's prone
Ball
to.
ain't
set
coming into
pieces
our
as well.
parts. So I like to see 15%.
Fucking come on.
They're boring you.
Sophie needs a goal.
Boring, Chelsea.
I need a goal.
What's a good delivery?
Don't know why
Oh, there you go.
Chelsea
Chelsea's in here.
man.
No.
Ooh,
Shit.
Dyer's cussing everyone.
Go on, Dyer.
Dyer.
Some leadership. That's what we need.
Shut up, Dyer.
Listen, you wish Gabriel and Ben White were giving you that, man.
Gabriel's a much better player than Dyer, man. You're on
Easy.
about.
Combined 11 soon.
Gabriel.
We're cooking.
Loud, Gabriel's a better. You're on about,
Listen,
man.
Gabriel ain't proved nothing
Gabriel
yet.
was bossing up the spot yesterday, man,
Yeah.
against Burnley.
Against who?
Burnley, you know,
Burnley.
Baby food.
the
So what's
Chris
that
Wood and
basically?
all them
Just
physical
win a
man.
couple of headers, basically.
Yeah?
Baby food. That should be
baby
bread and butter.
food.
Basics.
You
of
know that's a
defending.
physical win battle when you're in Burnley. You know that. That's the one thing.
Yeah, of
Physical
course.
battle. Nothing's on the floor. It's all in the air and, you know, elbows and arms and man stepping on your foot. He dealt with all of that.
Listen, I remember a physical battle with Lukaku.
Dyer be wanting to be fighting. No, that was... no, Gabriel didn't play in that game.
Nah, that was Mario. I can't lie. Yeah, still. I try. I tried Jinnels it.
You worry about the physical battles I saw last week.
Palace.
Yeah.
Hey.
We got Mitchell and them.
Big
man.
up,
Is it game
Emerson
against-
Royale,
is it
man.
Arsenal?
Although
Yeah,
Dyer
okay.
did come off, didn't he? To be fair.
Go on, that's it. Go. On that side.
Fucking.
Oh my God.
That's Christensen.
Is that Christensen? I thought that was Kovacic.
Should have passed to Alonso.
Decent effort though.
Yeah. Ooh.
Decent effort.
Not bad.
That is good.
Can't believe
Reece
there's
had
no
that
goals
covered.
yet.
He had that covered.
You know what it is, right? It's because this game's come after the United game. The United game was so entertaining.
Yeah.
And then this game,
Low tempo.
it's a decent tempo. It's just that game was so many. It was end to end.
I think Tottenham
Whereas
did
this game's a
score
bit more
first.
cager, innit?
Tottenham did score first for it to be lively.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you know what? Saying that, super chat here, someone says Son looks most likely to score. If Kane gets in an offside position, he can also score as he's ref's darling.
Wow.
Chelsea need to turn it up, it's too slow.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said about Kane? Shref said that.
Needs to sit offside, did he say?
He said if he gets into goal that's offside, he might as well because he's the
Listen,
referee's
behave
darling.
yourself, man. Kane dropped so deep, it's rare to catch him offside.
Clever there from Jorginho.
Clever, because that was never a foul.
Oh.
Sophie, give me another pizza.
Yeah.
It's
It's boring me so much, I just may as well eat.
Well, yeah, I'm getting a bit annoyed now.
Oh, there's loads left.
Somebody
Sorry,
says,
go on, pizza.
Parallel says,
Sorry.
this is,
One pizza.
No, I'm alright.
Chelsea.
Some downstairs.
That?
listen to me, Soph.
Yeah.
Parallel saying that this is Chelsea's first test in his opinion. What do you reckon?
Who's
This season?
saying that?
Somebody
This
called
season?
Parallel, yeah.
I would
I
say
think
the
their first
Liverpool
test,
game.
and they
Not
played,
really, no.
The Liverpool game was a
Played
bigger
Liverpool,
test in
didn't
my
But I
eyes.
don't like the team.
they played Liverpool with 10 men.
Maybe because
Yeah,
of change
I
of
think
squad,
that
maybe
was a
change of
test.
keeper, maybe opposition slightly. No?
It's a big test because, you know, the rivalry, they're away. But
I think top 6 games now, you've got to do something now because no more kind of sitting back and all that. Top 6 games will be massive.
yeah.
You've got to get something out of it because, you know, it's going to be tight in this league now. Liverpool and United is
That's
still
the
there.
thing, yeah. Especially with United picking up just before
Yeah,
this.
you had to win today. That was a bit soft.
What's
that,
he
you know.
doing?
Come
Oh,
on, that's a
Play on,
foul!
play on.
that was very soft though.
I don't
Hey,
think that
listen,
was a
man.
foul.
Not none of that. Might as well.
That brother's looking
He's
dodgy,
putting
you
in
know.
3-4, man. Shut up.
That
Yeah,
Royal
Get
man.
on with it, man.
He's looking like an Oreo regen, man.
A what?
Oreo regen.
Who?
You heard of that? Oreo region.
Oreo region.
Oh, he's got similarities.
Nah, come on, after one game.
No, I'm just saying.
But he's looking shaky, man. Even that a minute ago, that was shaky. He nearly lost that.
I'm saying the way he plays, you don't think it's that similar?
I'll give it a couple more games, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, of course, man.
There's tendencies.
There's tendencies, yes.
Yep, struggling to open that one.
Can we get the ball down, please?
Yeah, it's really, they keep
What
doing
is this
that.
keepy uppy session going on?
Might as well be a training session
Keep
this
it up,
game.
man.
It's that boring.
And Dom, out wide.
Well, it didn't start boring. Now it's just gone a bit tits up.
Oh, and Dombele there. Son, got to give it quick.
That's what I'm
Probably
saying.
Tottenham, it's very slow, man.
Man, want to take too many touches every
That's
time.
what I'm saying, yeah.
You got a 36-year-old centre back there. Stretch his groins, please.
You don't look it though.
Yep.
The blonde, you know what I mean?
Not even
Keeping
that.
him
He's just
young.
very fit, physical. Like he's good.
He's actually done well since coming.
Yeah.
Experience, it's a
I
lot
really thought
know-how.
the Premier League was going to cane him
yeah.
after coming from France as well, but he's
He's
shown.
slotted in comfortably.
That's like when
gives
people say,
you hope for Ronaldo, innit?
Messi wouldn't have done
Ronaldo's
it
doing
in
the
the
business
Premier
5
League.
goals,
Kill
you
him
know.
in the Premier League.
Should.
Do you think he would?
Yeah.
Ronaldo's got 5 goals.
Look at Ronaldo's just coming, just smashing it straight away.
Yeah.
Messi would have killed it in the league.
Yeah.
Instead, he's
I
wasting
did not
away
Messi
in the
and
French
Ronaldo in
league.
the
man.
league.
He said he's wasting away. You know.
It's crazy
Yeah, man.
how Sophie. What's happened to Chilwell? Like, you know,
Yeah,
is
we're
it
just saying
I was
that.
just saying that before
Like,
the game
nothing's
as well.
happened to him. It's just give it time. He's just
crazy that though, isn't it? 50 million, and it's
I
just
know.
like.
Do you remember when, like a year ago, he was like a shoe-in for England's left-back
Easily.
spot? Then Shaw's form came out
Shaw's
of nowhere.
form, yeah, yeah.
Alonso took his club spot, and it's like, hold on, you was the
Wow,
man
man.
just a year ago after a big
Chelsea
50
Van der
million
Beek,
move.
isn't he?
No, I wouldn't go
The
that
Chelsea
far.
Van der Beek.
Mmm.
Bench warmer.
Van der Beek, man, free him.
Yeah. Sorry, man, free him, man, but Ollie, innit?
Oh, they're
And
playing on.
just bounce off,
What
man.
the hell are you doing, Emerson?
They're playing on.
Told you, man. That.
I told you, man. That like,
Sorry, that's not even Emerson. My bad. That was Ndom. You've got to be
Ndom.
stronger
Where
there, brother.
are they putting
Shit
the
fuck
ball?
is
be
going
stronger.
on
Yeah,
this
what's
game?
this?
is it Stoke
Just
playing?
kicking it anyway.
Stoke v Burnley.
Did Aspie just try and nutmeg him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
back
what
with
the
the
hell?
back heel as well.
That heel, you know.
Confidence.
I've never seen the ball
I
go up in the
beg
air
you,
so many
get the
times in a
ball
game.
down.
Yo, what's this, man?
Manager's playing football tennis.
Nah, this is
going
disgusting.
I told you Stoke v Burnley.
This is disgusting.
Telling you,
This is
man.
not good football from anyone, really.
Oh, he's got that.
I don't like that Lukaku move.
When
You know
the
the one where he
back
holds you
heel
down like
and,
that?
Yes.
Move, Alonso, look, he's free. Alonso.
Why is Alonso always free?
Bro, he is in acres every time. Please get tighter on him.
It's got to be.
What are you doing?
You are so
Again.
annoying.
Again.
Touch.
Is that Mason
He's
Mount
been shit all
again?
game.
Mason Mount's actually had 3 decent chances to
Yeah,
get a shot
I
on
can't
target.
lie.
Every time he's been in touch, just let him down.
It's poor.
Come on,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't be letting the man cross.
Why are they minding
him down.
Lukaku's tiny. Why are they trying to make him head of?
This is fun.
This makes no sense.
This
How
is
you
fun,
just
man.
give him, like,
But
10
the
yards of
defenders
space
are
like
twice
that.
the size in height, trying to head of the ball.
Sophie, calm down. Calm down, Sophie.
You calm down.
Sit down, shout out.
Hey, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said it
Just thought I'd
politely.
let you know I've raised my rates per show to 1,000 per show,
Hey, this ain't OnlyFans, you know. It's the Don Robbie show.
darling. We'll get you on the OnlyFans, don't worry. You do well, darling, because you'd be in a certain category and they'd love it.
Oh.
You do well.
Well, anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, let's
Let me
move on.
focus on this.
Let's
That came out so much worse than what
Marvin's watching this, yo.
That came out so much worse than what I had it in my head. I'm so sorry.
Top man,
That came out so much worse than what I had in my head. I'm so
Let me
sorry.
get through some comments, shall I?
Please do, yeah.
Top man says Alonso has 100% hit and run accuracy. Michael saying Son will get a goal.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
He usually turns up in the big games as well.
Why do you hope so, Saeed?
Because he needs Chelsea to take points so he can, get something in the title race,
Oh,
guys.
did I say hope so?
Yeah, you did.
No,
Hey, it's
listen,
second nature.
listen.
It's all good. We know
You
what
know
it's
what I'm saying?
like,
Don't
bro.
let the position of where you're sitting.
Why would you wait? Finish!
Oh, how have you not finished that?
Yeah, I want Tottenham to win this.
There was Son right there.
Yeah, I want Tottenham to win this.
Why?
Because then the Chelsea are the rivals.
I thought
Chelsea
he was
need to
offside, wasn't
lose.
he?
Look at this.
Saeed, man.
Pop that. You took 2 seconds too
You could
long.
have passed it to Kane as well.
Whew.
La Celso, man. That's what made the touch harder. That's why it's not as easy
Oh,
to
he grabbed
finish.
him there, though.
Both teams seem so piped up for it that they just don't know what they're doing.
Right in the side.
That's a bad touch, man. Fuck.
He grabbed him there, though.
It's a good save.
Good. Kepa. Hey, Kepa's injured as well.
It's been 33 minutes of pure
Who's that
piss.
third choice? Bettinelli.
I don't even know.
Who is?
The rapper is the
Yeah.
rapper,
Or
isn't
is it Rob Green still?
Who is your third choice? Oh, you've still got. Is it you that's still
He's not
got
benched on Mendy.
Caballero?
Nah. Bettinelli was on bench. It's him.
So Mendy's just out.
Yeah, he's out.
Wait, did Chelsea still have Caballero?
No way, they've still got
I
Kepa.
swear they
released
did.
him. They
No
released him.
chance.
I think they released him.
Come on, tell me. The comments will tell me.
Yeah, the comments will tell you.
I'm sure didn't they get rid of him?
I'm sure they got rid of him.
They let him go in the summer, I think.
I think so.
Guys,
Yeah, sure.
confirm for me in the comments. Did Chelsea still have Caballero? It might be there, you know.
He was number one
But he
cheerleader
was on the bench. You didn't
man.
read his name, I don't think.
He was good for team morale, probably.
Oh no, he got released. He got released. Oh, some people say he's still there. Some people say he got released. No one's
He
quite
might
sure.
be, he might,
Oh, he's a free agent. Okay. Thank you for confirming.
Penalty stopper.
can we have some pressing, please?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Thank you, guys.
Get some of that press, eh?
Look at this. Lukaku on the right wing, yo, that's a dangerous position, you know. If you
Is
know
it
about
though?
his
Ooh,
whips.
he got
Hey,
past.
listen, Lukaku on the right
at
wing
him.
is dangerous.
Ah!
Lukaku. Thank you, Lloris.
Oh,
Brave.
oh.
Lloris, brave.
Dropped it,
well
though.
done. Well done.
I'm
Damn.
bored. I'm annoyed and I'm bored.
End to end now, end to end.
It's opening up. It's opening up.
Jorginho has to just do that.
End to end, and they're all playing like buffoons.
All right, Sophie, there. I mean.
What was your prediction, Saeed?
Me, I've gone for Tottenham to win 2-1.
2-1. You think they're going to
Yeah.
get 2 past
You
Chelsea?
think we're going to score first time this season, we'll score 2 goals?
Yeah.
I love that.
Who's down?
You've got more confidence in them than me, bro.
Alonso. Oh, that's
Hey.
dangerous, that.
Emerson, I need
Not a
I need
red.
a little bit harder on the ankle, bro.
Shut up.
You best not keep it for the derby. Is it derby next week at the Tottenham ground?
North
Yeah.
London. No, it's at the Emirates, isn't it?
London at the Emirates.
Yeah.
Or Emirates, okay. That's gonna be rocking, that, innit?
Do you think you'll win against Tottenham?
I
I think you might.
think we can do it. We've got a good record against them at the Emirates.
Oh my God.
Fucking
We don't normally
twats.
lose to them at the Emirates.
Yeah, the Emirates. You
Our referee got in
We
there.
don't normally used to lose to Chelsea at the Emirates.
Yeah, so it's a different kind of season for Arsenal right now.
Yeah. Like we've got players coming back, so I bet Partey is a big.
Yeah.
He play well.
What a dead game, man.
Back.
It's horrible. It's horrible to watch, man.
Tottenham are playing 4-2-3-1, innit?
Yeah.
Imagine
Go on,
all
Dele.
those fans that have got to walk or cycle back home after this. Wait, they've got to go back home on a 0 green as well.
Yeah. You gotta follow the guidelines the whole way. None of this half-hearted business. Mind you, though, after games, pretty much everyone walks home.
Yeah, to be fair, because driving's long, traffic,
yeah.
trains long,
Myth.
sometimes packed out.
That's a nightmare ground to get away from.
What is? Oh yeah, it's a nightmare.
Nightmare. That's what
High road gets locked
That's
off.
what they're doing at Nick Cousin.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
There's the high street as well,
so hard
yeah.
to get to.
Yeah.
Let everyone walk.
Yeah.
Right,
I
and
think that's why
Dom.
they ended up moving, you know, West Ham from the bowling ground as well, because that area used to be horrible.
Barking Road.
Yeah, the traffic was madness.
Hey, and Dom is saucing. I just need some final third shit now, please.
What's going on there, mate?
Mikey says Burnley v Arsenal was a more interesting. This is a proper dead game.
All right, lad.
What's what?
Said that Arsenal Burnley was more interesting.
Do you not
than this dead
understand my
game.
accent?
Needs a bit of Manchester
You don't
in there.
understand my accent,
Yeah,
Saeed?
defo. Money.
Hey,
Money
I was
on the
in
map.
yesterday. I was hitting that Archie spot.
I fixed
still.
his mic, guys. Let me
yeah,
just click my
that's the spot.
fingers. And Robbie's mic should be fixed. I'm a magician.
I'm back.
If you didn't know. Mic test.
Mic test, 1, 2.
There you go. Come on.
Oh.
You've asked and I've delivered.
Oh, this game, come on.
Lonzo, man.
Right, Chelsea on the
Please
attack, come
leave
on.
us
let's
alone.
oh, what was that?
Chelsea fans have been saying that they've not been playing well the last couple of games, but they've been getting the result.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of Chelsea fans have been saying that.
Because they've got not that quality in it.
So how would you feel if Dele Alli scores the winner today?
I would be delighted. The same way I'd be delighted when he scored against Wolves.
That was a silly question. To
When
be
he,
fair.
when
I just
he,
want to know
when he
your real.
left his leg in
Yeah.
to get a penalty that was never a penalty, I said, well done, Dele Alli. That's what we signed you up for. Listen, if he plays his part and does his job, every Spurs fan will be happy. But the problem is we don't see that often enough. And when we do, it's too few and far.
Yeah. Why are they slowing down the game like this?
Yeah.
See,
They're
at
doing some
half
game
time,
management
you know
stuff
what I mean?
at 0-0.
Who do you reckon would take the draw? I think Tottenham would take the draw.
Yeah, Tottenham will
I
happy to
said
take a
before
draw.
the game I will take a draw.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose right before
Well,
the North
I'm
London
falling
derby.
asleep.
Nah.
Wake up, wake up.
Imagine having
Sam
back-to-back
Booker's
losses
outside.
right before the North London
Yeah,
derby.
he's
bro.
not
That
even
is
swing
not
up.
I
good.
can't even think about that right now.
Yeah.
And then what? Potential for a third? Let Arsenal get level with us? Oh,
That's crazy, you know.
Bro.
Arsenal started the season
Bro.
0 points. And then now they could be within same level of points as you.
well, we would have won.
That's it now.
Well, that was too
Hey,
easy.
tactical foul right there is what you need on the halfway line.
Nah, no chance.
No need to even let him get forward.
I know.
Lost the ball so easy there, don't it? Dele Alli a couple of years ago had more strength than that.
Straight.
Just-
what do you
You know
put
now-
his form down to, man? There's something. It must be something.
Bro, I think it's just a lack of motivation and hunger. And sometimes, you know, when you hit a certain
Even
level...
in a game like this.
Nah, but I just think...
Come on, if you're
it's-
not motivated and hungry in a game like this, it should
Not
be.
just for this game, I mean in general, though.
What, in the Premier League?
I just think he's just not been as hungry as he was when he first came
Oh,
in.
talking about Dele.
When he first came in, he was hungry, he had a point to prove. He was that
Yeah,
kid at
when you was
League
talking about him
Two.
earlier, that was my initial thought was, you know, he was young, kind of hit the pinnacle of his career.
Yeah,
First
too
team
early
player
almost.
at a top 6 or a big club in London. He's living the dream, basically.
Living the
So you
dream.
could just,
And it's like
he felt like he could afford to just be comfortable and just
100% complacency. Because
coast.
Jose, even when he came in, he said, like, who are you? Are you Dele Alli's brother or is this Dele Alli? I need you to show me the real version of yourself
Yeah.
because it's been, what, 2 years? It's like, I don't know, man. For me, I just think he needs to really go back to basics almost.
Yeah.
What made him good was good movement,
Pochettino, isn't it?
finding spaces, contributing goals. If he can get back to doing that, we
What
can get
was
back
that?
to getting our Dele Alli.
Oh.
But
Get it out then.
hook it, my
Oh,
friend!
Dele Alli.
Wait, what just happened
Talking
there?
about Dele Alli.
What's he doing?
Playing with his life.
I'm going to pee.
Thanks for letting us know.
Ring.
Shref says,
Like, what are you waiting
do a
for?
poll. Do you think Premier League players are too soft now and lack flair? Is the game too technical for them?
They're-
The old Manchester United and Arsenal squad would have smashed these teams.
Bro,
True.
the
It's
game
system-based,
is
isn't it?
soft.
Yeah.
Absolutely soft. You've got grown athletes who are 6'2", 80+ kilos that will go down at the slightest tap of their shoulder. Come on, man. Like, go watch Arsenal United back in the day, 10 or 15 years ago.
Yeah,
you had
right,
the
it's true.
technical to go with it, but then they would
The
get
strength
into each
and
other's
the-
own.
yeah.
I think that's what people loved is competition at the end of the day. You want to see it. You want to see a bit of physicality, but nowadays
Yeah,
it's
of course.
slightest bit of contact, and it's people are calling for bookings or red
Yeah.
cards. It's like that's why I think defending nowadays is even so hard.
It's
It's virtually
It's not
Defending
easy for any
nowadays,
defender.
defending nowadays is more about
brain
reading the game.
intercepting, reading the
Yeah,
game,
interceptions
right
and things like that, innit?
positions. It's not about
Yeah.
touch type
Tackles
marking,
and-
winning your header,
Yeah.
getting on your man early. It's defending's completely changing.
Yeah,
now.
defending is about, like all you just said, just keeping shape and blocks.
blocking
and,
runs and
I just think it's very system-based now.
Yeah,
You can't go out of a zone or
Oh, Lukaku, man.
you can't do this or, you know.
listen, Chelsea have had some good opportunities to counter attack as well, and they
Yeah.
fluffed it every time.
Well, you know, that Timberland tax, innit?
Hey,
What did he say?
United's bondage, yeah, with
Listen,
Lukaku hate, I love it.
Did he say
I can't
Timberland
lie to
tax?
you, because I like Lukaku, I can't lie to you, I'm a big Lukaku fan.
I'm not being,
but for some
I'm not
reason,
saying anything
United
about
won't
Lukaku,
let
I'm
it
just
go.
saying
They won't let it go. They won't acknowledge his improvements.
Wait,
they
what
won't
did you say?
acknowledge
Wait,
the
what
bits
did you
at
say?
the Euros.
Sorry?
What did you say?
I said Timberland tax.
Oh, Timberland tax.
Yeah.
You're still calling him man in
still
Timberland?
calling
No, I respect his goal scoring, man.
Another player that came to them, they flopped him out, then he's gone elsewhere and done
And
well.
done well, yeah.
Oh,
Listen,
Gone
Di
on one team,
Maria,
even Ashley Young.
Depay,
What?
Darmian.
Ashley
yeah.
Young.
He didn't flop.
No, he left from you and went and won the title as well, didn't he?
Oh, right,
So-
okay, yeah. I know
He's saying
you-
basically, you lot
Lukaku,
down.
just
you know what?
suppressing
When
the players.
Lukaku was at United, I always used to say to my United friends, I go, it's because you lot are playing him wrong.
Nah, but you don't realise,
And,
man.
then I think as well, certain players have got to suit teams. So United are used to flair players. And Lukaku's not a flair forward.
No.
He's like,
What's happened
he's
to
just
him?
an old-fashioned
But the problem
forward.
is,
If
what,
you
though?
play him in the right way,
Yeah.
and even in United, he scored a lot of goals.
He scored. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with he scored goals and all that, but the touches, man. I'm telling you, I still got nightmares. I'll give you the best one, yeah. Crystal Palace at home, yeah. There's a ball. It goes over the top to Lukaku. This is no system and all of that. He gets the ball. His touch goes back to the Crystal Palace players. I'm not even kidding you. And honestly, I was on the East Stand here, and the whole stadium went, yeah.
See, that's it. You lot never gave him no confidence.
And that's the thing. I always felt like you see every team Lukaku's played in, they've catered to him. Whether
Yeah,
it's
you got to build your
Inter,
team.
Everton,
You
West
build your
Brom.
team around him,
Yeah.
right? Because you've got to say to yourself, right, we're going to play in a certain way when you've got a Lukaku in your team because he's not
And
a flair.
they signed him for 75 million. So he
75
was
million,
meant
yeah.
to be the marquee
First season was
guy.
a beast.
But then
Second
you lot
season,
didn't
it
build
was just-
around him, is what I felt like. And then ultimately, that's going to lead to him losing
Don't forget-
confidence,
they
your
got-
fans
yeah,
getting on
yeah,
him.
yeah.
What's up with this?
I think he's got something in
Is
his
it
eye.
contact
Man.
lens?
Yeah.
Must
How
be.
comes Hoiberg's doing it and not the doctor?
I think it's
So
struggling to
Dr.
get out.
Hoiberg.
They got that bromance going on,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Dr. Hoiberg.
I was wondering what was wrong with him.
Like something in his eye. Crystal Palace versus Brighton, that'd be a good game.
But yeah,
Brighton
look,
on fire, Bridget.
That is the ultimate vibes
Brighton on
FC game.
fire.
Palace v Brighton.
1-0
Did you say the
Tottenham.
ultimate FC game?
Vibes.
Tottenham
Vibes.
1-0.
Them lot are just vibes.
No goals, so
5-0, oh my god.
yeah, you'd be so lucky, mate. Honestly, this game, as I said,
Dry,
following
innit?
up to the last game is such a good game. This is, it hasn't livened up at all yet.
It's that element
So
of fear,
cagey.
though, isn't it? It's the element of fear of going down 1-0. A lot of teams have that and they don't want
Yeah,
it.
I guess when you're playing Chelsea especially, if you go down 1-0, you probably
1-0,
lost
yeah,
the
of
game.
course.
You're done.
It's game, set and match, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the dream scoreline for them.
Because they'd already concede.
Oh, brilliant.
See, one more!
That's the problem. It's too much.
Where is the
Right,
vision?
where's the
I'm glad we-
actually? Where's
is
the
that regular
intelligent
or
play?
not?
Where's the
So-
passing? Where's
Literally.
the vision? What is that?
You should know when I get the ball in certain areas, let me just peek over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Lo Celso is always 2-3 touches extra. Every time.
No, it's bad, man. It's definitely going to end up 0-0 unless someone gets a penalty or something.
No, some of your men are comparing him to Ozil.
Who?
Lo Celso.
Is it?
Whoa.
And even you're there saying they've got no vision.
Jeez, man.
Ozil.
Dare compare Lo
You
Celso to Ozil,
compared it
sorry.
to Dele Alli, didn't you, as well?
Easy now, easy.
Yeah,
you
that's
see
the
what he
same
did,
thing.
Robbie? You see what he did last week? Now he's saying I compared Dele Alli to Ozil. I said body language.
No, the song, I meant like the song. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah, we've got
we
Yeah,
got-
Dele
Dele
Alli.
Alli. And
songs,
and
man.
they were saying, yeah, they were comparing him.
Yeah, there
Oh,
was a song like
fair
that.
play there, Emerson. Fair play, man.
Anyone singing songs of Dele Alli is a lost soul. Sorry.
Thought that was your boy, man.
No. Same trim, not affiliated.
Take the throw, man. Bloody hell.
They're really slowing down the game. It's actually frustrating.
Fair no.
Goal before half time. Come on.
I doubt it.
Just eat him up on the wing, man. He's only got a lefty.
Half
That's
time.
it.
What a dead
What's
first
that
half.
was
first
great.
half? Absolutely
Shocking.
brilliant.
Shambolic. Horrible.
Champagne football.
Let's get through some of the comments. No one's actually talking about the game, actually.
Kane didn't touch the ball in that half.
They're talking about Hoiberg putting a finger in Ndombele's eye. Abdurrahman says, I've been saying it, United didn't play to Lukaku's strengths. I'm guessing they're going on
See,
about your
that's
conversation.
another one. You did it.
They
You
did
didn't play to your
it, but
strengths.
also his kind of like overall play wasn't the kind of like finished article as well. You know, he improved it a lot at Inter Milan, but there's, it goes two ways. Yes, we didn't play to his strength, but I'm telling you what, man, there was some games where he was just like, his touch was over here. You know what I mean? We were making a joke that his balls were on the Mancunian way. Like, they were still there. Like, but, I'm telling you, we used to make a joke like we'd go collect the balls from Mancunian way because that's how far he travelled. But, listen.
But he scored loads of goals for you.
He scored lots of goals, but I think at United, though, you have to be a certain striker, man. We had Wayne Rooney, Van Persie. I know, can't say that around here, but we had certain players. I
think that's
the natural. I think Lukaku was just not natural for you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's different. So when you get a striker like that, he's just like an old-fashioned number 9.
Yeah.
You get the ball up to him, he holds it up, he'll bundle one in here, he'll get headers. You watch him throughout the season, and you'd be like, he's not really done nothing. Goal scoring wise, spectacular. He's not scoring worldies and that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the season, 25, 30 goals. And that's what you want from a centre forward.
I think what he's saying though is like a bit wrong as well, and I think that's the problem with United. They do a lot of signings that they think PR-wise will look good. So Lukaku maybe didn't fit the model of what they wanted, even though at the time I don't think you lot had like a specific attacking style of play.
No.
So for you lot to say like Lukaku didn't fit our style of play, it's like you never had a good one anyway for me. So
no,
I'm thinking,
like the mould of what United normally get in terms of strikers.
So like I get it because you've had that history of lineage, but like your options were, if we're not going to use Lukaku, it's Martial. And now you look at how Martial's turned up out after 2 years since you've let Lukaku go. Yeah, I think it's kind of I don't know. I always thought you lot did Lukaku dirty and didn't use him to his full capacity.
When you get certain players,
you still got hope for Martial.
Listen, man,
Really?
Martial Caesar's coming.
He's gone missing, man.
Martial, he's done.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
he'll come back, man. He'll come back, man.
Will he ever activate that Ballon d'Or clause?
Right, let's throw it over to Dave to get some half-time stats. Dave, what you got for us?
Yeah, it's been really boring half. Yeah, it's been a really boring half. I think Ryan caught me sleeping halfway through that. I'm joking now. Well, possession's pretty much equal, 52 to 48 in favour of Tottenham. Total shots 6 to 6. That's in shots, not on target. There's only been one on target throughout the whole half, which has been on the favour of Tottenham side. Fouls 3 to 8. Passing percentage is quite high in both teams. Corners 4 to 2, and offsides pretty much none for both teams either. So I don't know. It's just been really cagey. I don't know if it's the affair between the two teams, being a London derby, and Chelsea facing Tottenham, but overall it's just been a pretty boring and very cagey half. So not much Pippa at all.
I'm surprised you're eating food there. Sorry.
Come back to you with your mouth full.
I'm surprised the passing percentage is high.
Come back to me if you want.
I'm surprised the passing percentage is high because it's been like
sideways,
up and down, and I'm just thinking
it's high passing percentages, but not really much to do.
I've got a super chat here for you though. It's about Dele Alli.
Let's go for it.
It says Dele Alli goal compilation is literally just a compilation of insane Eriksen assists.
Wow.
You could say that as well. If you look at that,
is he missing the partnership then?
How key Eriksen was for us, I don't think we ever fully replaced him.
No.
Set piece, what he brought for us. Creatively, I think
he's
he created the most chances and most assists during his time in the Premier League.
Yeah.
He's always a player that I wanted to be. Like, if I could choose one player, Eriksen, I would love him to be.
In a time when the league had like Ozil, Hazard, he was creating more for them. And then to lose a player like that for such a small fee,
especially call it the Danish lawnmower. I'm sure he calls it the Danish lawnmower.
He's got loads of names of players.
That might be Højbjerg. That might be Højbjerg. That sounds more like Højbjerg. But for me, I just feel like we haven't replaced that level of creativity. And what we did was we signed a Celso. It hasn't worked out. Dele Alli, not that same mold of player. Ndombele, different type of profile. So for me, it's like
best player you used to have that I used to say
Musa
Dembele. Of all the Tottenham players that I would take, used to be that is it Dembele?
Musa Dembele, yeah.
Musa Dembele.
I said to you, you know what?
Yeah.
I respect you for that. A lot of Arsenal fans say that as well.
So when we used to play against him, man, the man's so strong. And the way he moved the ball, and
for me,
he could carry the ball. He was strong. He's good passing.
Musa Dembele and Eriksen for me were probably the two most important.
Yeah, when you had those two in midfield, I was like, whoa.
Most important because he could turn defense into attack with his dribbling and his strength.
Unbelievable.
In a
second.
I
look at that's why I sort of like Ndombele. When I've watched him play, he's got a lot of skill, but
He doesn't have that industrial
I can't remember
side.
ever seeing him play like a killer pass or playing people in and that. He does a lot of bits and pieces.
He's a flashy.
I was saying that to Saeed in the game as well. Yeah, he's
don't compare it to Pogba as well.
What?
listen,
you can't.
technically, if we're talking like clean, he's technically very clean in my opinion.
Let's just start the show now.
Technically,
The only comparison I've ever made to Pogba. Relax. I've said Pogba's the
That's
best.
what I heard on the
What did I
top
say last
socials
week?
and that.
Did I not say last week Pogba's the best player technically in the Premier League?
Yeah, of course.
Easily by a mile. But I said Ndombele, if given the same amount of time Pogba has, he's only what, 22, 23? I said, I think
24.
he can get to that level.
Wow.
He can get to that level, I think.
Not
You
Tottenham,
don't
man.
underestimate Ndombele. Don't sleep.
Not Tottenham.
I'm telling you.
I'm not seeing
Buy
it.
your stocks now. Buy your Ndom stocks now. Ndom coin is
I'm
going
not
to
sure.
the
And
moon.
I'm not sure.
Bitcoin, man.
I'm not sure if I agree with you.
Push the muscle.
I'm not sure if I agree with you.
Listen,
You
we're
know,
taking it to the moon.
I'm not sure if I'd agree with you. Technically, even Pogba the best. I'd say De Bruyne.
There's a
De
few.
Bruyne technically for me is better, right? That
We was
guy
having this
is
debate.
passing.
Who?
Huh? No, Pogba. His
better than Pogba?
passing accuracy.
Are you kidding me?
Huh? What do you mean am I kidding you?
Technical ability.
I think
Technically,
you're
right,
also,
that guy's passing.
I'm with you.
He's
But I think we're
passing
also including
everything. It's technically, that guy's passing.
The way I see it, yeah, Pogba's almost like a painter. KDB's like a surgeon.
What? What
Does
is
that make
analogy?
sense?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. What do you mean, yeah?
Surgeon,
Like
yeah.
Pogba is technically almost like an artist. The flair he has with it,
Yeah.
the extra bit of sauce he brings with it.
Yeah.
You maybe don't have that with KDB, whereas KDB is efficient and consistent with it. I don't think maybe
See
sometimes
the word
Pogba
there?
has that
Consistent.
consistency.
So he does it all the time. He does it all the
This
time.
is
His
where-
passing's always on point.
I think that's a
Everything's
good
on point. His
comparison.
shooting's on point. Everything. All the time. Whereas Pogba,
No, but you got to realise though, Pogba and KDB, their journey and their careers have been very different. KDB's walked to a team that's been very, very much kind of like, you know, you do what you want with Aguero, Tevez and all them, man.
Yeah.
Pogba's coming, he's playing with a Michael Carrick who's on the end of his career, Fellaini, Pereira, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Anyway, we watched the Manchester United game already.
Yeah, exactly.
Karthik says Ndombele should have been a superstar by now, highly mismanaged by
Yeah,
Tottenham.
man.
So I'm
Facts.
guessing he agrees with what you're
Facts.
saying about getting the stocks in
Facts.
Ndombele.
And I say mismanaged because when Pochettino came in initially, used him, he got injured. Jose came in and he almost had to prove himself all over again. Became one of our better players last year, and then Nuno comes in this year, drops him for fitness purposes or doesn't want to be at the club, has to start all over again. And it's like, well now,
yeah, but is that some of that down to him?
that is some of it is down
Is
to him
that
as well,
down to
but I
him? Can we
do
not-
feel like Ryan Mason
three different managers.
I'm
Are
sorry,
we
but
not
when
there
Ryan,
that
Mason, when Ryan Mason comes in at the end of the season and there's 8 games left and a cup final and you choose not to play your most creative and most technical midfielder, what's
He
that
did,
all
he
about?
did, he did play him.
He didn't play him.
No, Winks.
He played exactly. He played Winks. And you know, Ryan Mason, I always said he looked at Winks, yeah, and he saw everything that he should have been.
No, he
at
saw his
Spurs.
brethren.
Yeah,
That's what he saw. He saw his mate. And that's why he played
Get
him.
out of here, man. We don't have time
Get
for that,
outta
bro.
here.
We don't have time for that. For me, I definitely agree. And Dom has been mismanaged to a certain extent, but I do think there's some
He's
accountability he has to
he's
take
got
as
to
well.
also himself, right? Because the thing is, we don't see the training and
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? And if so many different managers are coming in and don't trust him,
There's
Do you know
gotta be
what-
there's
something
got,
there.
you've got to look on
Do you
that
know
and say to
what's
yourself, "What?"
Confidence, innit?
But do you know
Confidence.
what you just said there about the upbringing of a player as well? I think is interesting taking to Ndom. Ndom, like 3 years before he signed for us, was playing League 2 French football.
Yeah.
So it's like he's not
It's
a
a
wonder kid who's
different-
come through
yeah.
the academy. Yeah, like he had to prove himself at Lyon. He was only at Lyon for what, 2 years, 2.5 years, and then he got the big move. So I felt like when he came to Spurs, he was a working project anyway. I think he was gonna have to develop, and he's gonna need the right manager for that. The problem is when you come in for that fee, everyone expects the ready-made stardust player.
Yeah.
He's not that at the minute. I just think he needs a good manager to get him playing and playing regularly. When he's playing regularly and he's got confidence, the kid
He's
is
flying.
unbelievable.
Let me get through a couple super chats. Kartik says, hey Don, is there a latter? Party leaves Ainsley Maitland-Niles. No. Party leaves Atletico Madrid, they won the league. Gabriel left Lille, they did it as well. Ben White, could Brighton? I see a third.
You never know.
Hey, Brighton are flying right now. Brighton are on the
Did they
up.
win, by the way? Did they finish?
Yeah, they won.
They won. They beat
yeah,
Leicester
won.
today.
2-1,
So
I
they
think
must
it
Top
was.
4 then.
Oh, I haven't checked the table, but they must be up
top
there,
4, I
man.
think. They
Brooke
will check.
says Thiago is the most technical in the league, says he's more technical.
That's a
Thiago's what,
shout.
sorry?
That's a
Thiago.
shout. Thiago. We was discussing.
Thiago.
Mahrez
Yeah.
is up there. Trent is
He's
up there.
technical and waving
Here's
his
a
hands.
shout.
Yeah?
What about Basuma?
No, that's true.
Nah, I'm not having this.
I wanted to hear that because I put him in my
Nah.
team of the week this week and everyone was like, is she crazy?
I'm gonna make a missing in here.
Is she not mad?
Thiago's technical and waving his hands. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Nah,
What
Thiago.
about Henderson?
Hey?
Somebody's asking,
I'd still
Andrew's
go
asking.
KDB, man.
I don't know, man. We're disrespecting Pogba here, man.
I think Pogba still, yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Pogba's
of
the best
comments are
midfielder
saying
in the Premier
Pogba
League.
is the
That's
best
what-
technically in the
relax,
league.
KDB.
No, technically.
He's not
The
the
only
best.
person I see
the
agreeing
best
with
He's the best
Robbie
midfielder
is
in the team. He's
Midfield in the
not.
Premier League.
He's not. He ain't done it
all the comments are
consistently.
saying Pogba. All of the comments saying Pogba's the best.
I'm sorry, he's
No, it's
not.
not
Why did you do that?
Listen,
And here's a comment for you from Iron Blue.
Listen, I love Pogba, right? I love Pogba. Ask any man, I'm always bigging up Pogba, but he's not better, right, than KDB. Consistently, every year, KDB does it, man.
Well, Iron Blue says KDB is not consistent. He plays half of the matches because of injury. Stop missing super. Oh, I didn't miss super chat. I've read
There
it
you
now.
go.
Sorry.
Pick up the super chat, man.
It's because they're coming in too quickly.
Yeah, man.
Iron Blue.
If I had to pick one of them two players
waving
for my
the
team, I'm going De Bruyne, right? Because you're going to get it consistently. With
I think
Pogba,
that's the difference,
Pogba
yeah.
is when he feels like it. He's not consistent. Even today's game.
But if
He weren't all
you're
that, was he?
judging just
Be
on a
real, in the
technical
game
aspect-
today, West Ham game,
No, because
You know?
it was. I think the whole game was kind of sloppy or whatnot. But
yeah, you always
know.
make an excuse for
No,
it.
no, I'm not making excuses.
That's it. You know what? You know
There's
what?
so many games that can be gone as bad games.
You know what? I
Let's
hear
push
it,
the
right?
carpet.
Because we used to do the same with Ozil. Because you have a player and
Let's
you
not
love.
compare Ozil to
Hold
so
on,
many
wait, because
Pogbas
you have
in
a
the
player
chat.
and you love him so much, right? And you know what he can do, and you just even he's not consistent, but you still back him because you're like, you know what?
But if you're
At
judging,
the end of the day,
should
De
you judge a
Bruyne
player's
is
consistent?
consistently does
No,
it.
but
man.
if
So
you're
is that why
judging
he's
them,
better?
if you're
Because
judging them just
consistent?
technically, should you judge?
What makes you a better player?
No, but the question is the most
what Robbie
technically.
said-
What makes you a better player?
no,
You
but
do it every now and again, or you do it every week?
No, but
I
who's the
agree
out of the
with
two,
Robbie.
who's the most technically gifted?
Technically,
We're not
I
taking
think they're both.
consistency.
I think they're both technically brilliant.
But if there was one better than the other?
Yeah, cheers,
I
Noble.
don't think
Cheers
there's-
for that.
Yeah, noble man. I don't think there's a lot of difference. I think they're both technically brilliant, but I think that KDB does it every week. Every time I see that, he affects games all the time. Pogba doesn't.
Sounds like,
But
you're saying,
where was Pogba today?
sounds like you're all saying KTB.
That was the Brody
I'm very
yesterday.
confused around here. I was like, what the hell
Right,
is
what was the body
KTB?
yesterday at Southampton when he came on the bench?
Yeah, but he's been injured, isn't he?
Oh, there we go. Excuses.
Here's
Yeah,
one,
you
here's
know
the super
that.
chat.
Where's the
Has he
cameraman?
not been injured?
Excuses,
Pogba
eh?
Has he
only-
not been injured?
Pogba only plays good when he feels like he wants to play good.
See?
When he's in a good mood.
wow.
I agree.
That's a lazy
Listen,
argument, Sophie.
a super chat
It's
from Esther
true.
Como says,
It's
how is
not.
Ronaldo not the most technically gifted? There's another one to add to the conversation.
No.
No, he says no.
De Bruyne's
Not
level.
Right now, not right now.
Can I just say that literally the comment section
Oh,
is full of
Kante's
everyone saying
coming on.
Pogba. There's literally about 5% of people saying KDB.
Sides people.
I
And
get
then,
the
and then
consistency
1%
thing,
saying
but when I'm
Thiago.
looking at a player technically, I don't
Can take the
take
boys on.
consistency into account.
And you know what as well, with Pogba as well, why people will say that, because it's kind of more Hollywood, isn't it? You know what I mean? He'll have, like,
But
the
that's what I
hair,
meant with
he'll
the
have
artist, he's
hair,
like a-
the flair. So you immediately associate him with flair because, you know, whereas De Bruyne is just a regular
I
guy.
sound
You know
like
what I mean? No, you hear what I'm saying, man. What it is with Pogba, he's got the swag.
Yeah.
Yeah? Whereas De Bruyne is just, he ain't got that. He's just a
He's
regular.
just
Yeah, you get me?
calm, like-
So you're emotionally getting
But when it
the
comes to,
argument.
he does
So
it.
you don't really like, look at this here. We don't care about the
Does
looks
it
and all
every
that.
week.
Yeah. We care about football.
We say we don't care about
We're here for
Champions League.
football. You know what I mean? If someone's better at football, then I judge it on football. I'm not
No, but
looking
I'm
at.
saying the image of him, right?
Yeah.
The image of Pogba, he's got that swag, he's got that style.
Yeah. So
right?
what does that affect his performance?
Right. So what? No. So
Yeah, if
you
you've got a
just
dead trim, you're gonna
people
play
just
well, though.
immediately just associate it like with you know. But I'm saying to you, it's about doing it every week.
Listen.
He doesn't do it every week,
No,
boss.
but
And
you know what?
and
You know what? Let me tell you something.
deep down, yeah, you know it's true.
No, I'm not-
You
alright.
know it's true.
I'm looking deep down.
Who's got a
I
better
don't
first
see
touch,
anything.
Pogba or KDB?
Who's got better what?
better
First
first touch, Pogba or KDB?
First touch. They're both equal.
You've got to pick
My
one.
thing here, let me
Can I
say,
just
let
read
me
this
set the
super chat
argument,
quickly?
yeah?
Alright,
It's
yeah,
called
sorry.
Pogba.
Before they start complaining about me.
Yeah, go on.
Neymar, Brooke says Neymar was asked for his top 5 technical players in the world, and he said Thiago, greatness knows greatness. There's no.
Yeah, but he's a
Who were the
Brazilian.
other four then?
Did he read it?
Yeah,
There you go.
Neymar's Brazilian.
He's taking
Thiago's
Mason, he's
Brazilian.
taking
Yeah,
Mason
I mean-
off.
Mason Mount's come off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's
Brazilian
missed 2
Yeah,
chances.
that's a bit weird.
Kelechi also says no one is asking who's more consistent. We're asking who's technically better. The answer is Paul Pogba.
There you go. That's all I said.
Agreed.
That's all I said.
I'll
I
tell
said
you what,
technically better.
we may as well say who's better than, you know, if we just do who's better, Kevin De Bruyne or the F2 freestylers, you know what I mean?
That was the worst comparison.
Technically speaking.
Yeah, because I'm on about doing it in a game, week in, week out, because you know what?
Why do you use that word, week in, week out?
No, because
is that to add emphasis on your argument? Like, it's not going to make any emphasis. Week in, week out, man.
That's what makes Ronaldo great, yeah? Your guy, Ronaldo,
Yeah.
that's what makes him great, because every week that guy turns up, he's brilliant. He affects the
The
game.
thing is, right?
Right?
Paul Pogba,
It's
I
not
don't
like
know
it's
about
not
Paul
one in
Pogba.
five.
Saeed, you're talking a lot of bollocks.
Yeah, I know they are, because
Yeah.
I always have this every time, and I feel like I have to defend him. My thing with Paul Pogba is the goalpost always changes. 1 month, 2 months, but he can't do it for a third month. It's always that with Pogba.
Did he do it today?
Hey?
Did you do it today?
We didn't win today, so what are you trying to say?
No, I didn't say did you win today.
We won
I said
today,
did
yeah.
Pogba. Right?
Yeah.
When I'm giving those examples, did he do it today?
Emphasis. Yeah.
You asked me about you say every month, did he do it today?
Robbie,
We just watched him play a few hours
today
ago.
is confirmed. What's the day today?
Listen,
today
we
is
just watched him a few
the
hours ago.
19th of September. You are a Pogba hater. That's it.
Oh my God!
Yo, that's it
I'm
now.
not
That is
Pogba.
it. You are a Pogba hater.
No, listen, go back.
Because he
watch,
keeps saying
go
consistency,
back, watch any
consistency.
videos that I'm in. I'm always bigging Pogba up.
Oh my God.
Let me
That
just
is
Let me get through these next two
That
charts.
would have been
Who played
amazing.
that
What I'm
pass?
saying is,
Was that Jorginho?
I'm not sure.
No, Alonso.
Alonso.
What? No, the
No,
pass,
the
I mean.
past two.
That was like a
Alonso.
fat
did he
bastard.
do it today?
Hey?
Did he do it today? Because the game I looked at, he got
What did De Bruyne do yesterday when
he
he
got
came on?
substituted.
Substituted about half an hour to go. Didn't make the
Serious
impact
shit
that he
happening
wanted.
Exactly. Ooh.
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
That's out, innit? No. he ain't
No,
gotta be.
no. How can you see
Anyway,
that
I'm
from
going to
there?
read
Like,
them because, you know, they're here. Roji says, Robbie, technically and consistency are two different things. KDB has great football intelligence and good passing
As I
ability,
said.
but Pogba on the ball is different.
We get the F2
And
freestylers or Daniel
Shrey,
Cucking.
Shrey
You know what I
is
mean?
saying Muller's better than them both. Can you bring
Get
back
Doyle.
Ty's quiz? Okay.
Let's
Muller.
get Doyle to play up front.
Doyle. KDB doesn't do it every week. He's injured every other week, says I'm
Exactly.
Blue.
No, but when he's not injured, he does
Get
it.
it out. Where's Lloris? Come on, claim that, man.
Is there another one? Oh, he's deleted his super chat. I didn't know you could do that.
Has Pogba ever won player of the season?
No, I think sometimes they expire.
Go on, babe. Oh, you.
Very vulnerable.
On the counter.
Oh,
Fucking hell, what a tackle.
What a tackle, man.
Who was that? Coventry.
Jesus!
Hey. What's going on?
Yo, sorry.
Come on.
Pogba ever won,
And
Pogba ever
Shref
won
is
player of the
saying,
season?
Sorry?
Fred in a killer pass amid different defences every week needs surgeon-like precision. Only KDB is best at that. Pogba is an artist, can't do regularly.
The
You could
artist.
trust KDB to do not. Did you just write that? Did you write that?
I didn't write that.
I was
Honestly.
talking about painting and surgeon. Didn't you say
Listen,
that?
listen. The people know
The
them. The
thing
people
with
them
it
know.
The problem with
We're in
it,
tune, peeps.
the thing with the paint, he has limited kind of equipment. with him.
Resources.
Not surgery.
Not every
Resources.
You know,
piece.
there's a lot
He
of
does.
technology involved. There's a lot of kind
what I
of things
mean?
involved.
But guess
KDB has all of that. Pogba, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you got to remember, KDB. The reason why it's almost like in a hospital.
Chelsea are playing
so,
different now.
I'm so sick of
Yeah.
this. It's
It's like you've got the best
Is
equipment.
he
You've got all the
ever
tools
won
on
the player of the season?
Pardon? KDB?
Like,
Pogba.
no, Pogba.
No, he
Has
hasn't won the player of the
Yeah, I don't
season.
think he has, has he? Who
Has
normally
he won
wins? Who
player
won
of the
last?
season at your Man United?
No, I mean for
player of the
United.
season?
No.
Who won last season?
No, hold on, Pippa, one second. Has he ever won Man United's player of the season?
I don't think he has.
Oh.
Who won last season?
you got to realise that.
Wasn't there
Fernandes.
the year Jose got sacked?
Maybe.
No, I think
Because that was
Oh my
probably his
God,
best.
they won.
That's the goal!
Thiago!
Go on, babe!
Thiago!
Woo!
Where's she going? Where's
That's
she
right,
going?
babe!
I said before this game,
Chelsea,
what did
man,
I
they're
say in the
pissing
first
me
half?
off.
Set pieces are going to be
That's
important.
been coming, you know, since the start of the
Sloppy.
half.
Sloppy.
Come on, the boys. Woo!
That is so sloppy.
I love you
Look
so
at this.
much.
Nobody moved. Nobody moved.
Yeah, there's no movement for real for Spurs.
Zero.
Love you, babe.
Just stick a neck out and go for it.
Oh, I'm well happy. Woo!
Fucking hell.
Woo! Hey, she said woo!
That's a great header, though. That's a
done,
great header.
babe.
He's jumped over over Dele Alli, look.
Oh, Dele Alli,
Great header.
man.
That's
Static.
your boy.
No jump. No effort. No
Look at that,
nothing.
great
What's
header.
that,
Look
that
at
Bob-
he
that
leans
Bob Marley
in.
head
Look how he
movement, what's
directs
going on?
that.
He's
That's a
the reason why I don't
brilliant
want to head
goal,
the ball so he don't damage the hair.
Well,
Idiot.
final
man.
goal.
Well, look, the way he directs that, that's a brilliant header, man.
Right. You know what I mean, man?
He's got to fucking return
Is
the
that
locks
Lewis
in 2
there?
weeks.
Well
Oh,
done,
is that
babe.
Lewis for real?
Is that Lewis there? I think that's Lewis there.
No, it's not. Don't be like that. That's not
Lewis
him,
is
bro.
gone.
He did look like him a little bit.
Hey. See, and now watch them. Batten down the hatches, 1-0. That's how the game finishes. Unless
Hey,
we give him
Upland
something.
says, is this your boy? He says, Saeed looks like a big boss of his crew back in the days.
Sorry?
Says you look like a big boss of your crew back in the days. The
Oh,
big
I
boss.
don't know. I'll have to research
It's a hard
that.
goal
And
to
then he
score
also
as
said
well.
KDB is better than Pogba. Every time he gets the ball, it's dangerous. He's smart. He said, big
As I
block.
said, right, this guy's so good. Has he, and he is a great player, but when I talk about consistency, has he ever won Manchester United's
No, find out for me.
player of the
What
year,
about that
£90
Europa
million
League win?
signing? Has he?
That's the season,
Has he?
Yeah,
that's
what
the
about the Europa League win that season?
Europa League win, I think.
Maybe he
sure.
did that
I'll have
season.
to
Didn't De
check.
Gea win it that year?
I don't
there
know.
we
There was
go.
one
Player
year I
of the
remember De Gea
season.
won it.
Oh, there
Player
we
of the
go.
The Hayes
season.
won that most.
Yeah?
Who won it last season? Fernandes?
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm
give me
sure.
something. Why are you lot so
Go on, babe.
sloppy on the ball? It's the same shit every fucking week, man.
Here's an argument for you.
Yeah.
Pogba won the World Cup.
There you go. Where
No,
was
for
the
France.
I'm just,
for
you know,
France,
play
he's-
devil's
for France,
advocate.
As
he's
a
better
player,
for
we're talking
France.
about player though.
That's where he's consistent when he plays for France.
Okay.
In a tournament, he's
And that's where
consistent.
De Bruyne is not consistent when he plays for Belgium.
When he plays for France, he's consistent. But when he's playing for Manchester United, 1 week you think, geez,
no,
man,
I don't.
best
I
player
don't
in
mind
the
this
world,
1 week, you know.
best player in the world. Next week, you're like, who's that guy with the coloured hair?
This season's the best player, best Premier League midfield. Do you reckon this season so far?
He's
Say
been
that again?
brilliant this season so far. He
The
wasn't
best
today.
Premier
He
League
weren't great
so far.
today, but his first 3 games, he's been good,
First 4.
very good. But the other night against Young Boys, boss,
But we're down 10
missing,
men.
huh?
We're down to 10 men.
Missing.
Oh, yeah, that's
No,
true.
but we're down to 10 men though. He had to get
Yeah, he was one of the 10 men left. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna.
You were down to
deal with
9
this
men.
again. I'm not gonna fall into the Don Robbie
Sorry,
agenda.
you're down to
At the
9
end of the
men.
day, yeah, we have to respect players like Paul Pogba. You know what I
I
mean?
respect him, man.
And I feel like you don't, man.
I respect
You
him.
know
I
what I
would,
mean? You listen to
I would have
Sophie,
him.
baby.
I would love to have him at Arsenal. He's a great player, but I'm saying I would rather De Bruyne. To me, is better in the Premier League. He's done it more consistently than Pogba. Pogba is infuriating. Even your own fans say it. He's infuriating. He divides opinion amongst your own fans because he's not consistent.
The bad opinion because of what's happened off the field.
No, because he's not
Raiola.
consistent. He's not off
on
the field.
Pitch. On the pitch for me.
What's he done off the field? He ain't done nothing off the field.
No, because of Raiola, it gets associated with it. That's why. That's why.
No, but
majority-
off the field, he's a model professional. He's never.
No, because they associate. Oh,
Go on,
Raiola.
babe.
Oh, could I get 2 here?
Ooh.
I don't know who the fuck that was going to.
How did he save that? Great save. That's a great
Oh
save.
my God.
Alonso
Chelsea
seen
turn
it.
up now.
I so
I've
thought
seen
that went
it
in.
enough.
Chelsea's turn up now.
Alonso's
Get
playing
him.
number 10, you know, there.
That's a great save.
Emerson,
man.
is
can
going
you
on?
please
Alonso's on
stay in
fire.
position? I just need you to hold something.
Hold this L.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
actually, what a save. It was a great block by Dyer.
Dyer. Yo, Alonso that's why he's left back, you know.
He's not a left back, bro. He's a left forward.
He's a creative.
Listen,
he's a
he's a-
creative
I've seen
player.
him more in our box than his own.
He's number 10 or something.
Oh,
Oh, babe, what a waste.
You should have
Chelsea
hit
need
that. You
to
should
lose
have
this
headed that
game,
back
man.
across
I'm
the
not having
goal.
this.
I have to move this little thingy here
They're
because I'm going to
relentless,
step all
man.
over that in a minute.
They got City next week
They
as well.
turned up in the second
Bro,
half.
we've
man.
got
Yeah.
Arsenal next week. Well, fuck.
Yeah, but do you see the
Back-to-back
difference though when you
losses
bring
before
Kante
that.
on?
Yeah, Kante's made a difference. It's true.
It's just like having it's like he never tires.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Look, they can afford to have him
Anyway,
on
I'm
the
going to
bench.
save you both the hassle here, okay? None of them
Yeah,
are as good
I'm
as
cool.
my
Oh,
babies.
yeah, I'm watching this. Yeah,
Who?
yeah.
De
Oh
Bruyne?
yeah, before we do that,
Yeah, my baby's better.
Alexander
No, you haven't got none
says
in-
it's a
in
silly
your
argument
midfield as
anyway.
good as De Bruyne.
Switch
Yeah, yeah.
Pogba and Kevin De Bruyne today,
Mason.
and we all know who's the better player. KDB would die in that Man United midfield.
Mason Mount.
It's all about I told about the environment and and the product of the
What are you not with your
environment that you're in.
excuses about environment,
No.
man? What are
Who
you?
are you leaving that for?
What are you, Extinction Rebellion? You know what I mean? Environment.
Say
You know
no
what I
to
mean?
Extinction Rebellion, man. You know,
Oh, I
don't
like
matter,
it up
man.
here.
About environment. You know what I mean?
I
What,
mean, easy, you know what I mean? The environment you're in, you know, it kind of like...
what Man United's Man United's really a terrible environment to
It
be
is.
in. You know what I mean?
Until
United,
the last 2 years.
biggest club in the world, right? It's a terrible environment to be
But
in.
it
yeah?
is though. When you realise...
He's supposed to be
That's why I
leading
got
that.
this scarf, you know, Robbie. You
He's
know?
supposed to be leading that, yeah? He's supposed to be the boss.
Pay
He's
the
that
cost
good.
to be the
Like what he
boss.
does when he goes plays for France.
France, again, another thing. The environment's better, isn't it, there?
I know that
Poor
you.
man.
I know that you respect
How you let
Pogba.
him just get
I
a
know
And
that
you've
you-
heard me
I
before
know
many
that
a
you do.
time, always
I
bigging
know
up
that you
Pogba.
do. But do you know what? They're calling you in the comments now.
Pogba hater.
No, Don
Well done,
Souness.
babe.
Don Souness, man.
Don Souness.
No, I'm not Souness, right?
Comments, man.
Souness a proper hater of
They're
Pogba.
doing this in the comments
right?
now.
I am a person, I would love to have Pogba at Arsenal.
Yeah.
I love watching Pogba. Those first games with the assists that he did now, I'm just like, even though
Incredible.
I don't like United, I'm just like, in admiration of that guy, he's brilliant.
But then leave
But
that
he's
start
not
then.
consistent
No, but
enough,
so why-
Saeed.
I don't
That's
understand.
why
I don't know
your
why
own
you have to
fans say,
leave it as that.
don't put it on me, your own fans say he's not consistent.
Nah, I don't know what fans that are.
I agree.
Even-
I agree, but
Oh, come on,
that
you
wasn't
know
the
that's
start
true,
of the
man.
conversation. It was
He's not
technical.
consistent enough.
Hold on,
That
guys.
word, man. It's a buzzword, that word,
Wait,
man. I don't like that
someone's
word.
someone's missing.
Sorry?
Someone's missing.
You know
What are you
about-
talking about?
Harry Kane. Where is he?
Wow.
He has been-
Hey yo, you know I generally started doing head count there, like yo.
Oh, he's on the ball now, though. He's on the ball now.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to try to help
reason-
them.
You're lucky
You're
that
dangerous.
what you just
See,
said.
look what you just did there. Did you see that?
The only reason I said that is because
Pippa, you're
Shref
dangerous.
says Kane has been
fucking
absent
hilarious.
today. It's dawning on him that he should have forced a move to
Kane
Man
has
City.
been absent
He can't believe he's
since
stuck
the
with Tottenham Hotspur. And
No, but
not
Kane's a
winning
guy,
things.
you know he's a guy who could be absent and he just gets a
When
goal.
he turns
innit?
up, that's it.
He just needs
Let's
one
go,
or
let's
two
go,
goals.
let's go.
The problem is we don't create enough for it.
But last year he was creating chances as well, wasn't he?
He was creating everything himself.
He
He was
has
the
looked
entire
quiet so
offense.
far.
Let's go, babe. Let's go.
Listen, I expected it'll take him a while
Chelsea
to
are
get back into
dominating now,
gear,
man.
but come on, man, you got something to play for here, man.
Oh, is this going
It's
to
a
be 2-0?
London derby, and
Go on, babe.
Alonso
Oh,
is a
shit cross
different
in.
animal, man.
no,
Now,
he's
Well done,
now I
babe.
understand
Easily.
fundamentally why he's ahead of Chilwell. Kante!
Oh, it's gone in!
Well done, babe.
I don't remember the last time I seen Kante score a goal.
That's deflected in though, isn't it?
Look at this one.
bro, what the fuck just happened?
Yo,
Did I actually just see a
done,
Kante long
babe.
shot?
literally, when
No,
did you see Kante
deflected.
do
High
that?
five, everyone. High five, everyone.
deflected in,
Teamwork.
though, innit?
No,
Teamwork.
it's not teamwork. It's not
It
teamwork.
deflected in. That deflected in. I'm telling you.
Oh,
He
Lord.
hit a big deflection, look, off Dyer off someone. See?
Oh, my
Told you.
God.
I love Eric Dyer. He's so funny.
Let me see.
Fucking hell, bruv.
That was going in
I
anyway,
can't believe he
though.
did that.
You know what this just tells you? The difference in sitting back and going for it. You know,
Wow.
a team that goes
Shake
through.
it.
That's very
team
true,
that
sorry.
Shake
Do you know what else that shows you?
Shake
He's got to
it.
shake it back on. He's got to shake it back on.
Not very good. Shake it.
She's pacing
What
around
a
the first
fucking
10 minutes.
babe.
You remember?
I know.
That's it, babe.
She was sitting. She
He
was silent for the
understands.
last 40 minutes.
This is the power of Kante as a substitute. Do you see
He's
that?
actually made a
Damn
difference.
Yep, made a
Go
big
on,
difference.
babe.
Chelsea are
hell.
looking
See
good.
Harry Kane's there, he's going, come on, look.
Chelsea
Difficult to
looking
just
good.
crumble like
You
this.
know what, man? Chelsea are the ones that I kind of fear at the minute. They're relentless, man. Liverpool and Chelsea.
You know what it is with Chelsea as well? They're so solid defensively.
I
Yeah.
know.
But I was saying the other day, that's the power of a great manager, right? Because these guys, Alonso, Jorginho,
I know.
man wanted them, Chelsea fans wanted them gone. I remember her cussing them.
Christensen, Rudiger.
Yes, you was cussing Alonso.
No, I didn't. Wait a minute.
Yes, you were.
Those
Last
are
season.
lying.
So
Alonso.
No, I've said I prefer Ben Chilwell there.
No,
I've
not-
always liked Alonso.
No, last season you was having a go and saying Alonso having a pop at
Well,
him.
but he was probably being shit at the time.
That's what I'm saying. This
look
manager's
at
turning
this.
these
Yeah,
guys
madness, you know.
around.
What's
Look at them, look at them, look at them.
Go on, babe!
Bro,
Do you know what that also
this
says?
is getting pathetic.
God.
Do you know I feel like what
So
Tuchel
Cross
said
is
at
another
half
coat,
time?
please.
Because Kante don't do that. They probably said, listen.
Anybody else like a drink?
Test Kepa, test Kepa.
Would you like a drink, babe?
I mean,
Would you like a drink? Would anybody like a drink?
They probably just said,
Toasted
listen,
on the
Lloris is
Chelsea
not.
We normally wait
shouldn't
till
be.
obviously after the show,
That's my thing. I
but
said in the first half, when you see Kepa, it should be a shoot on site exercise.
But that's probably what Tuchel said to them
Yeah.
at half time to do it to Lloris instead. Because when does
Second half-
Kante do stuff like that?
Second half,
it
Tottenham
just
done
made
anything,
no
man.
That's true, you know. Good lord, man.
The whole team's been
You
missing.
know what it was,
Play
man?
with some
It's just
fucking pride,
like,
bro.
Where's your wingers, man? There's no wingers. What's the... Like, you know what it is here? Nuno, I said he was going to do well, but maybe it's got into his head that, you know,
Well,
we had a good start.
The
It's
thing
like
is, yeah,
almost-
as much as I'd love to fucking sit here and point it
Well, it's
all
still
on
like
one
Nils,
Nuno,
isn't it?
bro, the team, I'm sorry, not enough had changed from last year.
You know what it is?
That team is
mad
nowhere
perspective, isn't
near
it?
good enough. And
know what I
I
asked
didn't
for?
expect a result here, but I expected at least some character.
Yeah, man.
Some
Fuad, yeah.
fight, bro. What is this?
Soph,
Fuad, where's
glad
your
you could join us
midfield?
now.
That's what I
Cheers,
say.
everyone.
That's been the
Non-existent,
That's
isn't
been
it?
the story for the first 5 games.
It's
Where is
non-existent.
Spurs' midfield?
Tottenham's midfield's non-existent, man.
They're playing
And
around.
I'm sorry,
with you.
even with
Look at
Endon
this.
coming back,
Look
we've
at
seen
that.
a couple touches, but nothing
That
outside of
is
that.
shocking, man.
Tottenham
I
are
don't know if
missing
you
right
know
now.
also, Tuchel is
Look at
great.
Rudiger running forward like
Where's
that.
he
He did
going?
it last
Where's he
game.
going, bro?
He does this once per game. The junglist run.
Jeez.
He did it last game.
Jungle is massive.
Junglist massive.
One thing that Tuchel does really well actually is like he's taught them somehow to pass the ball at the back, but they do it like, and I used to get worried, but I don't get worried anymore.
Front foot
No, you
defending
don't.
like that, yeah.
You know, the Lampard days are over, Sophie. You know what I mean?
Big
No.
Shush
time
a
manager,
mush.
man.
Hey?
Shush a mush.
Yeah.
He had no idea what she just said. He just said,
I don't know
yeah.
what- Yeah, I just said, yeah. You know what I
Shush
mean?
your mush means shh.
Oh, okay.
Shut up.
Basically.
Why is there still affiliation with Lampard or
I
something?
mean, shut up, boy.
Lampard hype.
Chelsea fans are always still going to love Lampard, though, regardless. Right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Got rid of their grape. Got rid of
You
their.
see that pundit that said, was that someone said Tuchel something about not outgrowing the best manager ever. He could outgrow. Yeah, is it Klopp if he wins a
where
trophy?
the fuck that was going.
He's done it in a short time.
Oh,
Klopp.
yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
That could be right.
It's mad,
Because,
you know what? It's uncomfortable. Bloody hell! What is this?
Brian
Who's that
Gill
then?
and Skip.
oh, that's Skip. No, that's Skip. Who's this one?
So
No.
Ndombele
That's
is coming
Grant
off
Gill, innit?
Oh, is that
to
Ryan
give
Gill?
some more stiffness to the midfield, which is what we needed.
Harry,
And then
Rami
Brian
is saying
Gill-
Chelsea
He's
looking
telling him to
scary
come
this
off
season.
quickly.
Champs elect.
this is it every time at Ndombele, man. 60th minute off.
He's not fit. He's not. Fitness
I mean,
levels
he
ain't.
was still
That's another problem I
He
feel
was
with
still
him.
pressing 2 seconds ago, so I don't want to hear this. He's not fit.
His fitness
Assad
levels.
said Sophie's
No,
such
no,
a
his
cutie. I
fitness
love her
levels. He never lost out a
enthusiasm.
game, does he?
Oh, thank you.
Fuad, he never lost a game. Oh, la boy, I eat that. La salsa.
He should have started this guy.
Rubbish.
Bit of
Brian
fight.
Gill or Skip?
No,
Skip's
bit,
alright.
bit of fight in there, Skip.
Yeah, but you're at home, man. I agree with the starting lineup. What's up with that mullet, man? That little boy there.
Do you know what it is?
Well, at
It's-
least we can watch Expressions is, the vlog will be good.
Oozing goals.
Expressions must be losing it right now, boy.
You should text him now. He probably won't reply again now, to be fair.
After Palace,
I know I'm going to text him. Look at this.
the man got vexed at me.
What did he do?
Expressions. Hello.
Is that it?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, he's not responding.
Don't send that too early, though, you know, Soph.
Yeah, I know.
There's
man.
still, what was it?
You know what I
How long
mean?
left?
Chelsea
Still
fans in the
28
comments are gonna
minutes
come
left,
after
you know. You know what I
What a
mean?
substitution, though. Kante.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See managers impacting games.
Lukaku hasn't
In-game
even scored
management,
yet.
you call that.
But I think Lukaku will still score. He hasn't
Lukaku's
even
been
scored
quiet in the
yet.
game as well.
Yeah.
But again, when you have a team like that functions well without,
Listen,
you know.
It
Kane
depends
was
on the
watching
striker,
this.
yeah.
Where? You're watching Lukaku get another one? Do
I think they're
agree
disappointed with
this day-to-day?
Tottenham. This is very similar to when Arsenal played Chelsea.
Yeah.
We didn't test them. You haven't tested them yet. You've got to test them at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lack of width, lack of creativity.
And if you don't test them, they're so organised and such a good team that if they get a goal, man, you're
You're in
very
big
hard to get
trouble,
anything
bro.
back off them
It's
again
a
after
long
that.
day after that.
Yeah.
All right, Big Steve. Big Steve says, ask Fuad, how's keeping Kane going for you? Free Harry. Free Harry.
You know
Big up
what?
Big
What did he
Steve.
say? What did he say to Steve?
What did you say to him?
Steve has been so long been trying to tell me, you should have sold him over the summer. You should have sold him
Oh,
for
it's Kane now, though. There's a chance.
No.
Yeah.
Give us something.
Shot on
Give
target
us
for
something, Kane. So
Shot at
shot
the
on
keeper.
target, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's better than last week.
He has a point though, man. Imagine you'd have sold Kane.
No.
What team you would have built though?
Here's what people don't understand. People are acting like, oh, just sell Kane as if like, who's the
No, but I think
replacement?
Hey?
Who's
No,
the
that's the thing,
replacement?
that fear
People
of-
are just saying, oh, you're going to get this lump sum of money, and then who comes in?
No, but then that's
Who is
what
an
they
adequate
produce.
replacement?
Don Patrici, you call him, innit?
Don Patrici?
What do you call him?
Don Paratici.
Well, you know what I mean? I don't know about the Ichi, but you know
I don't know
what I'm
about the Don. I call him Fabio.
saying? I heard Dons. I heard Tottenham fans call him Dons. innit?
Nah. But even so, I get it. You're saying we brought a director of football in, that's what his job is.
Yeah, that's what his
But
job
I'm
is,
saying
though.
a caliber of Kane striker. We're never going to produce a player like Kane again in the history
Listen,
of
when
our
Wayne
club.
Rooney, when
We've
Wayne
never
Rooney
had a
handed
player
his,
like that.
When Rooney handed his transfer request in 2010, he wanted to move to City.
Did you accept it?
Listen, I was like, get off. Like we were saying, let's go. But then the day, yeah, United always moves on. That's the old saying.
And then
United
what
never
happened?
die.
The very next year, you got skinhead Rooney.
But there you go.
Werner's coming on.
Demonic Roonies you've ever seen. That probably made you love Rooney more.
Okay, then where's
Yeah.
that? Where's that? Where's
Wait,
that?
time will come.
If anybody knows about Harry
Harry
Kane,
Havertz will look
that
on.
he always starts the
Time
season
will
slow.
come, man.
Wait, Mason
They love it. That's the new saying now for Fuad. Time will come for
Listen.
Kane. Let's see for Kane.
Am I right in saying Kane always starts the season slow, apart from last season? So I'm not worried
Nah,
about
that-
this.
that myth's
I
over,
knew
man.
it was going to take a while to get his
Nah,
head
that
back
myth's
into
over,
it.
man. That myth was ended in 2015, man.
2015.
You know what I mean, man?
Get out of here. Man.
That myth ended ages ago.
Listen, slow start to the
See, I
season.
was just seeing the
Mad
super
summer.
chat for that Haas.
It's
Are
gonna
you
go.
jealous of
I
Chelsea?
just
I
Yes.
see that.
you
I
know.
just see that.
Yeah, I am
Robbie,
jealous
are
of
you
Chelsea.
jealous of Chelsea?
Yes. How can
Also-
you not be? They're doing so well.
You see that
Haram
Lukaku
says-
touch, everyone? Did anyone see that touch, Lukaku there?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
they're
Robbie.
dominating.
Yeah,
They're
that was a
dominating,
very
man.
Timberland touch still.
And then another one there.
That was a very Timberland touch.
Karan says, watch this Spurs team spank Arsenal 5-0.
Nah, I think Arsenal have got this, you know.
5-0.
5-0,
No,
where's
When
the
you're looking at
win?
this, Rob, are you
5-0
confident?
at the Emirates.
no
You're mad.
chance.
Are you confident now? You look at this game.
I wouldn't say the way we've been. I
Not
wouldn't say we're
confident.
confident,
Not confident.
right? Because Chelsea did this to us as well. But what I would say is that we've had a lot of players come back now.
Excuse me.
Partey, Gabriel. I'll tell you who's looking good for Arsenal, man. That Japanese guy. we
Yeah,
signed.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy
yeah.
Asu, man. He
See,
looks
I thought you went to.
That's it. You
Aston.
guys were going to get him, innit?
We fumbled. We fumbled.
Yeah.
He's looks
Going
a
for
player,
Emerson,
man.
and we went for double the price on Emerson instead when we could have got Tommy Asu.
That Tommy Asu
Stupid.
looks good, man. He
And it's
played
the
very
same-
well yesterday.
It's the same situation what happened when you got Tierney. We went for Sessegnon
How
instead.
did he get Timberland emoji? Is there a Timberland emoji?
Yeah, of course, man.
There is.
Lukaku, you know, the Lukaku tax, you know.
Oh, there's a
Aye,
chance.
that's a
But
handball, innit?
NFC's put a couple of Timberland emojis in here.
Oh, babe,
Yeah,
that was
man.
shit.
They're on sale now, apparently, as well.
You're saying summer
Stress is
sale.
saying Nuno looks like he understands what Wilshire's been shouting years ago on the bus. Remember? Chelsea
need to go.
looks favourites to win the
That's why
Premier League.
Wilshire's-
Tottenham need a
let
strong
me
bench,
leave him
lack depth.
Yeah,
Do you
depth.
remember what Wilshere, Charlie?
Look at our depth.
I don't
today.
want to talk about
Oh,
Wilshere.
okay. All right,
He needs
sorry.
to get his career on track before we...
Oh, not the low
Oh,
blows.
sorry.
We had Lingard today. You got to have strong depth. You know?
I'll tell you what, it's a great goal by Lingard.
It
He
was.
scored some bangers, man.
I didn't expect. I know he
That
didn't
goal he
celebrate, but he
scored
still
last week was a
celebrated.
wicked goal as well.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Lingard.
Yeah, I know. I said keep him, me. A lot of United fans will say sell him, but I said there's a squad and a place for Jesse Lingard.
Yeah.
But that's
Even
it.
Ronaldo
you know,
looks
I
like
think
he's a fan of
Lingard is a
Jesse.
Man United guy through and through as well.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
I think, you know, so you want guys like that around the place.
Yeah,
don't
of course. There's that video of him, man, when he went to Wembley in I think it was back in 1999.
Come on, Charles, I want three. I want three.
Who's going to get it, Werner?
Probably
No,
Lukaku.
come on, let's be honest
Lukaku
here.
ain't been active in this game.
Who's he coming on for?
I reckon.
Havertz, I
Speed up.
reckon.
Yeah.
Havertz.
Is he going to go with two up front though? He never does that.
I'd probably push
him out
Werner
wide.
Yeah, but he doesn't. No, whatever. Yeah.
You won't take Lukaku off.
No, Havertz has been
Havertz
dead
been
this
quiet,
game.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Chelsea to win the league, man. They're strong, man.
A lot of people predicted a Chelsea win of the league, but you
Yeah.
know it's still early days, man. Still very early.
The thing is early
We've got
on you
City
need to
next weekend,
string
haven't
a...
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea City next weekend, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm sure it is.
Chelsea what?
That's a big weekend.
Yeah, I
then.
think it is. Yeah.
Chelsea City and then
Yeah.
North London
Oh,
Derby
nice.
as well.
Saturday that as well. I'm predicting
Who lot
Chelsea.
got Villa?
If-
You lot got Villa next, isn't it?
and
Yeah,
where
Villa
is that?
at home.
At Chelsea.
Hey? Yeah, Chelsea.
And Chelsea got the thing over City, man. Like
Yeah.
United have got the thing over City as well.
Yep.
Big up Aaron United in the chat. He's saying Harry Kane might be the DM that we have been crying out for.
Wow.
Sign him up now.
Right.
He's wow. Everyone. I said
been that
DM
deep
me
today.
though.
That's actually funny, that, you know. Why is it so deep? though? I don't
He's been
understand
deep
it.
the whole game.
He's not even been that deep today. He's actually
Today,
been
today's not
holding
been
the
that
line.
deep, though.
Chelsea, I want 3 goals.
That is jokes.
Look how much time every time
Where's
Alonso
Royal?
has.
I told you last week, man. Emerson Peasant.
Fucking hell.
You know what I mean? He ain't no Royal.
Hold on a minute. You haven't played too badly.
He looks like
No,
that
it's
Malcolm
been
brother.
poor. We haven't created anything. We've hardly kept the ball.
Kante
We've
Kante
never
goes
been
again.
They've
dangerous.
been poor Sophie, man.
Offensively, we look weak.
Sophie, for a team
We
that's playing
can't
at
do
home.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a team that's playing at home,
At home,
this is
man.
disappointing, man. Look at that.
Shocking performance, man. Playing at home.
on.
Yeah, but
If
babe,
this was at
He's
Stamford
got
Bridge, I'd say,
blue in
all
his
right, fair
hair.
enough.
but
But
you're always shit.
Didn't even
though.
notice.
Who's that, 29?
Told
no, they
you.
won their first 3 games, didn't they?
Don't care.
Who's
Beat
29?
Man City in their first game.
Yeah,
Havertz.
Havertz, yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Told you that. Yeah, I
That's
should
the
be.
type of
He looks a
performance I
bit
wanted
tired,
to see.
doesn't he?
The Man City
I don't know what
type.
bringing Werner's on going to do though. Do I know anyone
See,
there?
I said it would be Havertz for Werner. It's been quiet today.
Werner will have that pacing behind. Be dangerous.
I'm expecting big things from Havertz this season, man.
Havertz a good player.
Yeah.
He had a good Euros as well.
He's
Even though Germany went out early.
man, but now he's proving wrong.
Hey, also, Reece James has quietly been drifted into the background. I don't know.
Hey,
He
He's
played
got a
last week,
match ban,
didn't he?
innit?
Played last week.
Yeah,
is that,
is that-
He played
is that
I
a
remember the
shaky
back
week
end of
though, innit?
last season as well. He preferred Cho and Aspi.
Yeah,
preferred
yeah, yeah.
all types. Reece James wasn't getting as
But
many
it's what you do.
minutes.
These
No,
ball
no.
managers, though. This is what you want.
Remember, Reece James.
Oh!
Look, Havertz.
What just happened?
He fouled him in midair.
Yeah, remember Reece James played against us. He scored.
Yeah,
and he
I
set,
know.
and
I
he
didn't
set up a
remember. I
goal.
was there.
Yeah.
So
But that's a sign of a top manager, though. Knowing
Yeah.
what game
Knowing
suits
what-
what
yeah, and then
players.
remember
yeah,
Fuad.
you're
Remember
right.
they played during the week as well.
You're right, still,
Champions
yeah.
League. So
you gotta rotate.
and I think Reece James started that game.
And with
didn't he?
Chelsea's squad being so deep
Yeah.
as well, how can you not mix it up? Yeah.
That's a foul.
Hey, come on, man.
Rudiger always does this, though, man. that was the one where it was like, oh, he's a
Højbjerg should
man.
be stepping on his head now.
What?
I mean, no. I said what I said.
What was he doing there, though?
Rough at the boy, you know.
There was no leading that, though. He wasn't even near him.
Bro, he's facing away from.
Wow.
Look at this!
Wow.
Look at this
Why
jungle!
has Rudiger done that though?
Oh my god, Rudiger needs mental help, bruv.
Remember in the Euros, what did he do to Lukaku, was it? Or
He
Pogba?
bit
To Pogba. That was so random.
Yo, there was
like,
no retrospective back for that as well, nothing.
that lives rent free in my head sometimes, you know. I had that come up in my head. I
No,
think,
but
why
he's
did
very,
he do
very
that?
wild, though, man.
Hey, I
a
can't
rough
lie.
youth, man.
I love that about him though.
I like Rudiger. He's rough.
Random.
He's a bit old school. I
I
love
mean,
him.
he's trying to
man.
be Pepe, mate. You're not Pepe,
Very
man.
good.
Nah, I can't lie to you.
Pepper's
He's
been
of that
alright
mold. They're cut from the same
been
cloth.
alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kepa has been alright.
I reckon
Hey,
he's watching.
listen, get Bettinelli on, please.
Wow, this is his tactics now, man. They're bringing that in
Are
now.
you
got cramp.
time wasting
Callum
from
says
some
Kepa
people?
got
Got
cramp.
cramp. I
He
got cramp as a
He ain't even
keeper.
done nothing, to be fair, really. He hasn't really had much to do, has he? Let's be
yeah.
honest, he hasn't had much to do.
Come
Yeah,
on,
no,
he ain't
nothing
had
to do.
nothing to
Who is this keeper?
Yeah, who is that? What's it?
do. He
Mendy.
used to be
No,
a,
no, the one
used to be
warming up.
Fulham's goalkeeper last season, Bettinelli.
Oh, is
I think his dad's
okay,
a
yeah,
coach
yeah, yeah.
for Chelsea as well.
The comments were talking about him earlier.
Yeah, fair play.
Why? What's happened?
He's got a cramp, I think.
Oh.
Or either that or he's pulled. Yeah, it's probably cramp. Theodora
And-
says
and
that's what
you
you get
was
when you play
asking
the
me earlier-
champions of Europe.
You was asking earlier if the game has gone soft or not. You've got goalkeepers going down with cramp.
Yeah.
Well, you can't help cramp, can you?
Soft. Soft.
Oh, that was a bad man.
That's
We've had
awful.
This was
That's
bad.
awful. Look at Lloris, how he
He's
just
just
watches
watching
it.
it, yeah.
Ball across the line. Go for it!
But that
It's too late now. That's the replay.
That's what?
I said it's
Bro,
too
it's
late.
just annoying
It's
when
too
you
late
see
to-
it, man.
It's too late to go through it now. Too late to go through it now. That's the replay.
And they're just watching it like.
Oh my god.
some man in the dunya, man.
That's a horrible deflection, though. To be fair.
Great goal for Kante, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 3-4 minutes there.
I hope
man.
that don't go down as a Kante goal, by the way.
So what should it go down as?
It would if
That's
it's
an
on
own goal.
target.
Own goal from
If
who?
it's on target, it will go down as
Yeah,
a
it was
counter.
going.
No,
Yeah.
that was very
He's going
away
straight
and
in.
come off my man.
Ah, that's his goal.
I'd be ashamed to claim that if I was Kante.
You know who else has
Right,
been
now
quiet?
you can see that he's not himself, so you lot should
You know
be
who's been
testing
quiet
Kepa now.
today? Son's been quiet, hasn't
You should be firing shots
Son,
from
yeah.
midfield.
he? Unusually quiet, man, because he's not normally. But you see, if he ain't got no service, that's what I said.
I think
the
he's-
midfield, they've not given. Even Harry Kane ain't had no service there, has he?
Kane never gets service. That's why he's always having to drop deep and create his own. But
Werner, man.
with Son, I think obviously coming back from injury, there's always going to be a bit.
But
of a
even
rough
then, he's
one.
not had no. None of those two have had any service.
Yeah.
You know.
You've got to
Can't
have
do nothing. You don't get no service.
Got to have
man.
midfielders who can actually play football. That's the thing.
Yeah, they're taking their time now. There's just not been any effort or kind of like,
Lukaku from this
you know,
corner.
like positive. Maybe,
You might as
maybe
well-
we have to judge Chelsea and just say Chelsea were that better. You know?
You should just
Chelsea-
stop backing Tottenham now. It doesn't even suit you.
I don't,
Saeed.
all right, Pippa. man. I'm just trying to.
People's trying to create.
Oh,
What
save.
save?
What a
Jesus
save.
Christ.
Damn.
Now we've been so poor on set pieces though.
You know what, Romero? How
How did they
tall is
just-
Romero?
I think he's like 6'2".
Oh, so okay.
Bro, we shouldn't be getting dominated for headers like that.
You told me the other day how he's the best.
Who's the best?
Fuad was bigging him up.
No, I said we got a serious player. Listen, man, early days, new league, we're adjusting. Look at that, look at that. That was a nice block right there.
Lonzo's caused all sorts of problems
Sorry,
today.
headphone users.
He
Thanks.
was cussing off. What he was, he was cussing off Ben White and then
Hey,
saying
who
that.
just did their little sneak
Ben
jab,
White,
you know? I don't like this.
today, though.
No, that's the truth. It's facts. He's cussing off Ben White and you're telling him about Romero.
No. I said we'll see where the two compare this
And
season,
Bessa, I'm
innit?
sorry.
That would have been an amazing goal if that
I
went
don't see
in.
Ambessa super chat.
Good save.
Good save, very good save.
Oh, and they've
Where
got
is it?
Dele Alli marking Thiago again. Have you learnt
Hey,
nothing
go
from
on,
the...
Ali.
Oh, well, I've seen your super chat now.
It
Ambessa.
just makes no sense.
Ambessa said, because he was talking about Reece James earlier, he said Reece James needs to recover after the robbery. Mentally, he isn't there right now. Allegedly, his old
true.
friends did it.
Oh, yeah,
Good
Nicks his
call,
medal,
good
innit?
call, actually. Yeah, I
call,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Scumbags,
Good shout.
man.
See, that's what people in the comment section. Big yourselves up,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah,
I
man.
didn't miss it on purpose. I'm actually watching the game. Sorry.
This
Sorry,
is a total
Ambessa.
annihilation, mate. I wouldn't be surprised.
Second half, innit? It's just been all
It's just
Chelsea.
been
Yeah.
batting down
It's
the
like,
hatch.
it's like you lot never come out in the second half.
Yeah, I'm surprised by Nuno, you know.
This was my biggest concern with Nuno, though, is does he have an actual plan going forward? Because under Wolves, I understood it was kind of the tools he had. Expectations weren't for him to play expansive football.
Yeah.
But over the summer, they were selling us the Tottenham way and the attacking football dream. Especially after Jose Mourinho, they said that's the one thing they want to veer away from. I want to see attacking football from Nuno at some point. Now, I'm not saying in this game, but in Wolves, you had a chance.
But he was never
Watford, you had a chance. Crystal Palace last
he
week.
was never attacking coach. When he was at Wolves, I never forget we had
But they said he should.
Matt Cooper was in here, he's the Wolves fan.
Yeah.
And I remember this was last season, and he's going, yeah, you know what, Robbie, I'd take getting rid of Nuno. And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, you lot don't watch him every week, man. He goes, boring football, free at the back all the time.
That's what I
doesn't
presumed.
attack. You know,
That's
that's
what I
what he was saying
presumed,
to me. I was like, I never really.
But the day he signed, I remember Paratici and Levy sitting up there talking about, but the expansive football he's previously played at Valencia and Porto, he'll incorporate that and bring that back. With Wolves, it was just kind of what he had there. All right, cool. We've given you better tools here, and I'm still seeing the same. What was the word?
I mean, to be fair, he has played
turgid
four.
football.
It has been a different form. It hasn't been 3 at the back today, though, has it? It's been 4.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, here we go. Lukaku. And it's
Oh my lord, Timo Werner.
Good recovery.
Rubbish.
Timo.
Werner is.
It was slightly
not
behind him.
That guy, is he?
But he
He's
should
not
have done
that
better.
guy, man. He's not that guy. On a play.
It wasn't behind him.
They weren't behind this.
That was perfect. I can't lie. That was
Poor
perfect.
touch by
Oh, that
Werner,
was.
man.
He should have finished that.
Poor
Sophie, how
touch.
do you cope with him?
Well, she's 2-0 up, so.
Babe, don't get me started. Do not get me started.
Sometimes I felt like sorry for him when Lukaku came. I thought it's a bit harsh on Werner. You just come in and then I'm like, hell no.
No.
Hell
But he is
no.
quick.
You know when you've had like the
Robbie,
chances
you
he's
say
had.
you say he's quick, don't you?
Yeah,
Werner?
each player's a winner.
Werner.
He's started way too many games last season for me, Werner. down
Each
the
player's a
middle.
winger.
Yeah, he's just a winger for me.
The thing is, Chelsea have used the pitch very, very well.
Yeah.
Tottenham haven't coped with it. Look, go on now, Dele Alli. Go on now, help him. Someone help him.
Take a shot, man.
Someone help him.
That's a
mate.
foul,
It's
that.
foul, isn't it?
useless,
What about?
bruv. Running
that's
into
surely
blind
a foul.
alleys, bruv. That's what you do.
That looked like a foul, to be
You know
fair.
what I mean? That's Dele Alli, isn't it?
Yeah, that
You're a fool
Royale's
for that.
getting skipped out, bro.
Huh?
That Emerson
Lukaku.
Royale, look how Alonso just skipped him out.
Go
He
by
does not
yourself.
want to run back. Look at him.
Go by yourself now.
Oh,
Final ball, Lukaku.
How dare Werner get
Hey,
upset about
2
that?
games in, I'm sick of this Emerson Don already. I'm
You're
sick
sick
of
of
him
everything,
already.
man.
What?
You should be sick of everything.
Have you seen it? Have you been watching
he's
this?
been poor, man.
He goes forward and does not drop back or
poor.
have any interest in tracking back.
Aurier looks better. It's only 2 games.
Hey, listen.
Aurier
Justice
looks
for
better.
Aurier, man.
Aurier changed his haircut,
Right
and that's
now.
all I know. And I had
I
to
can't
change the
lie,
name.
Aurier, the last 18 months was much better than what he was.
Oh
for
my
the last,
God.
like,
Oh,
2 years before that.
Alonso.
What is Alonso doing
Alonso's
to
been
me?
brilliant.
Alonso's
today.
running
Brother,
you lot
he's-
riot.
Them all sorts of
Anybody
shit
knows
today.
that this brother
Oh!
has eaten his sensu beans today, bruv.
What beans?
That's a yellow.
Sensu
definitely.
beans. DBZ man will know about
Fucking
that.
hell, he only just got here.
What, is he a predominant winger, this guy here? Brian Gill.
Brian Gill, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, that should be off.
Tottenham, I don't know if they needed potential, man. They need someone that can come in there.
We
Have your
needed
books
ready-made
already, man.
signings, you're right.
Yeah.
And instead we've signed a lot of young
Bergwijn
players who
injured.
were... Bergwijn injured,
Lucas.
yeah. Moura injured as well. They got
Wow.
injured midweek.
I think that's what probably the miss tonight. Lucas Moura.
They're massive for our counter-attacking game,
Yeah,
for
of
sure.
course.
I think, the first game against City as well, they were probably the 2 most important players for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got Son.
And
He's always
coming
big
back
on
off
the
injury,
counter-attack.
Son, though. I knew Son wasn't going to be fully back to health, and I was looking more. This should be stretch your legs for the North London derby, if anything.
Alonso, he's off his tits. He's just
He's actually man of the
loving
match,
life.
hands down.
Well,
There
that
we
was good
go.
by Werner.
Shoot, oh, come on.
Werner!
No.
As long as
Oh, yeah.
listen, we cannot let Werner score, please. Have some dignity.
There we go.
Have some dignity. Have some shame.
We're getting in each
Have
other's
some
way.
shame.
Oh my
There's no shame in
God.
Tottenham, though, is there?
We'll take that. As long as Werner ain't
Tottenham
scoring,
away, innit?
we'll have some shame.
This is damage limitations, you know.
Lloris has kept me lot in the, you know, for the
He's been
4
amazing
Can we
today.
actually get one goal at least, please? Just
You know what?
give us something to celebrate.
What did I get in the big six? I need a 2-1, don't I?
You don't
I
get
don't want a
nothing for
trophy,
one
just a
goal.
goal.
I've just felt nervy the whole game, man.
What's
Come
he
on.
down for now?
Man, he's
You got kicked in the chest, didn't
Oh,
you?
did he? Yeah, there was a lot going on in the
Kante
box, to
though,
be
man.
fair.
Kante's been excellent.
Again,
But he's not a
excellent.
player, isn't it?
Would you not be better left foot?
Was it Dyer that
Hey,
It's when Dyer stepped over him.
Kicked it right at Lukaku.
I don't
Look,
even know
look
where
here.
he got injured.
Oh no, he didn't even touch him.
Yeah.
No. I think it's the feeling when he
I
dropped to
hope
the
he's
ground.
not fucking wasting time. Bro, we ain't got time to waste, you know?
He might have actually
It
hurt
might, it
himself.
might have
you
landed
know?
on his ribs, I think.
Yeah, man, landed some ribs.
I think he just wants to come off. He's had enough.
He's embarrassed.
He's a little winded.
He's had enough, man. I was like, how much more, man? Yeah, bring on someone else, man. Shut me down with this now. Get the next
Gameday
person
up.
on. What, me alone for
Wow,
minutes?
Kevin says,
Kevin
how
me
did
alone. Ah, get
Look
me
at
off,
that guy in
man.
the back there sleeping.
Fam, he's
Yeah.
had
who's
enough.
sleeping
He's
where?
actually had enough. Wow. Man, I'm sleeping in the
Tottenham
stadium.
fans sleeping.
Hey,
Tottenham father sleeping in the ground.
hey, you remember the Chelsea fan that was brushing his teeth?
Oh
Yeah,
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 that's a classic.
Iconic.
Yeah, that Chelsea fan impression too.
Iconic, bro.
Kevin says, how did Dyer trick everyone to become a footballer? I think
That
he's
Royale's
alright.
coming off.
Yeah.
He's alright, isn't he?
Dyer, man.
What's he
Also,
doing? Bring
Amir
on
says,
the
once in
centre
North London Shadows, always in North London Shadows.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
He's bringing on centre back.
Who?
Davison Sanchez.
Why is he bringing on centre back?
Huh?
Why is he bringing on a centre
No,
back?
because he's bringing off Royale, innit?
Oh, he's bringing off Royale.
And remember, you can't bring on. What's thing got suspended last week, innit? What's
So who's
that?
going?
Who got suspended last
The
week?
guy got sent off. What's his name? Tanganga.
Tanganga.
Oh, yeah, Tanganga,
You
I
got
forgot about
Doherty
that.
there, though.
He'll be back next week. Tanganga. It's a one match.
Hey, why did he lose his head like that? in
Did he
that
get
Palace
straight
game?
red or was it second yellow?
No, second yellow.
It's the second yellow.
So he'll be back. He's a
To be
good
honest,
player.
he
No, I
missed
told
time
you,
to
man.
tackle. Yeah, his head was just hot from getting cooked.
Yeah.
Is that the great Ramiro coming off? Surely not. Fuad, surely the great
goodness.
Ramiro.
Why are we making centre-back substitutions in the 82nd minute?
Why not? You're 2-0 down.
But that's
But
the
it
great.
don't make sense. You're trying to go for the game at least.
But that's the great Ramiro.
Come on, man.
Don't forget Christian Ronaldinho.
Listen, man. New country, new league.
Cristiano
Give us
Romario.
time. Give us time. Romero
Wow.
stocks will soon be to the moon. Buy your stocks now.
I told him I'm Bitcoin, man. You don't buy, invest in Bitcoin.
Hey, listen, you need to stop this, son.
It's Bitcoin, man. You know what I mean? Like, man,
Listen,
man lost money, you know.
Get your
that.
Romero stocks, get your Endom stocks now. They're at an
Endom Belly
all-time
stocks,
low.
you mad?
They're at an
Well,
all-time
this ain't the
low.
greatest advert for anyone trying to get them stocks.
Listen,
Endom
it's
Belly
cool.
stocks,
This
I
is
would-
what we want. We want the fakes to sell their stocks. The real man will keep their stocks. When we rise, don't worry. Because midweek, when we saw when Endom did a couple skills in the midweek French
You know
game,
Dublin
all
want
the
to leave.
Endom sellers
What midweek
were like,
game?
The midweek game against Rennes.
Barcelona.
The Conference League.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
nobody's
Hold
watching
on a
that.
minute.
I
Did
was
you hear
watching
about
them games.
Nobody's
Barcelona.
watching that, bro.
Barcelona were offered
I'm like, what?
and Don Belly, and they refused.
Hey, I'm thinking, I'm more get this on me. I'm saying they're not respect our
I
team.
swear I didn't watch it either.
I didn't
And
even
normally
realise
I'd
the
watch,
game.
I'd watch them go. I didn't even watch that.
You man don't love this game, man.
No, conference thing, we can't bother with that, man.
Listen, you lot will be there next year, don't worry.
What, you watch conference? Nah, I don't watch that.
Nah, you know what I
Listen,
mean?
UCL football.
Wow.
UEFA Conference League now.
I was going to say, we lost the young
Oh, is
boys.
that
you know
actually
what I mean?
the-
Like,
Yeah, that's the initials, UCL.
Yeah, that, you
I
know.
was gonna say, I didn't watch it.
Reaching.
I was going to say, I didn't watch the UCL, but you know what I mean? Because we
Hey.
were a bit mad.
Listen, we're shameless on it over here, man. We need some silverware.
Shameless.
But it was against Stade de Reims, though. They're like a, you know, they're good outfit.
Listen,
but-
that's Stade de Reims without Camavinga, though, man.
Yeah, no.
You will see. You
And
will
we
see
still
the
drew with
title.
We
I
still
know
do
you-
with them. Sorry?
You was asking about at Tottenham. You're going to see the title one day.
Am I going to see the title one day? Is how
You
you
said
asked?
You will
are.
see
You
the
said
title
you-
one.
when?
I will.
Yeah.
When?
Anthony Joshua fight.
Oh yeah. Is that next month?
Nah, this is getting out of hand. I can't take this shit no more.
Wow.
What's going on here? I need to be compensated here. This is emotional distress at this point. Nah, what's going on here?
You know what they say?
I can't lie, that was good as well.
You know what they say? They say they got him.
Oh man,
Listen,
got him.
Yo, I'm
Who the
giving it.
fuck was that going
I
to?
must be entitled to give it, yeah, because I've been taking it for weeks.
Listen, man.
You know how much banter as an Arsenal fan we got in the first 3
Yep,
weeks,
even
man.
from
No
Tottenham
wins.
fans as well.
No wins, man.
Yeah, I can't lie. The bottom of the jokes.
Tottenham fans
were
was- I had
bottom of the
Tottenham fans
jokes
seeking
were
me out.
flying.
Here goes Alonso again. I thought he was going to
Alonso
drive
man of the
forwards.
match for me. I don't know about you
Hands
guys.
He has
down.
been, he has
Man of the
been
match,
excellent,
man.
man.
Man of the match,
He
Alonso.
has. Look at him.
Just like a basketballer, like you know what I mean? Like you know them.
Man,
Skies,
just-
Love free throw. You know what I mean? Like,
Very good ball.
Just taking the piss now, aren't they?
Yep.
How
They
long
can.
have Conor
I
received?
guarantee you there's Ole's going around in the ground.
That's it. Oh.
Oh, bugger. Nearly.
fair play, man.
Second half, Chelsea come out
Second
and just
half.
I'd
said,
just like to
"Shut up."
thank everybody for,
Shut
being
the
here
fuck
today
up.
to witness my darlings win. What was said to be,
You're top of the league, aren't you?
normal service resumed. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this.
The game's
today.
not over yet. It's well and truly
It's been
over.
well and
Hey,
over
this
for,
is
it's over
done.
for him ages
The thing is
ago.
with
What was
Chelsea.
Lukaku's in?
Dyer can't stop
Dyer,
that.
Just
have
don't
some
have
shame.
that.
Dyer
Have
can't
some
stop that.
decorum. Do
Dyer
this
can't
for your
stop that.
family, my brother. Please.
Oh, I hit him in his own head.
Well done.
You know Chelsea.
Well done.
Have they
We'll take that.
conceded? They've only conceded one goal, haven't they?
Who was that
Yeah,
against?
Liverpool,
Palace?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
and
That's my point, babe. We
And
don't
that- and
really
that was a- and
concede
that
a
was a
lot of
penalty.
goals.
Wow.
Who the fuck was that going
was
to,
Kane doing
Kane?
there?
That's crazy.
And that was a
that, you know.
penalty.
One goal all season.
Remember that was a penalty.
I know.
Yeah, they ain't
Wow,
conceding. man.
That was a
Chelsea.
brilliant
And that was a
defence, man.
harsh penalty as well. I don't even think that was really.
Yeah, well, that's debatable, but
But we are starting, what we're doing now though is we are starting to win games by more than one. So like 2-0,
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah.
Which
He's
is what
been
we
anonymous.
We did the
Harry
other way.
Kane has been anonymous, man.
Harry Kane.
I didn't even know he was still playing.
No
said
service,
it.
no nothing.
He should have got. He
No
should have took the
sense
move.
on
Your,
the MOT,
your
man.
strikers are only as good as
He's
the service they
abandoned.
get, man.
M25 is abandoned, man. No service.
Call the AA. Call the AA, man. The RAC.
Hey, man.
RAC.
RSC, but get some.
It's so funny.
Toe
Whenever
trap.
Spurs lose, people always look at Kane and say he's done nothing. But I'm like,
But
what have the other 10
thing
done?
with Spurs that doesn't add up is that you've got really good players.
Look
You
at
just
that
lost
again,
a
man.
shit.
We don't,
at
Chelsea.
that.
I'm sorry, we don't. Who are the good players you speak of?
Kane,
Son.
Son.
Uno, dos.
Dembele.
I mean, Delhi's
Oh,
meant to be one of the-
now you're saying Ndom's good.
No, he is a good player.
No, but even over the years, you've
Tanganga.
had Gareth Bale, you've had
I don't
Eriksen,
know if I would
you've had loads
I
of
would
good
say
players.
maybe we have 5 players who I think you could build around. The rest of
Wow. Maybe he's the man of the match.
that, Kane,
He's
But I
Son.
think Alonso for
He's
me.
got
though.
man in the match,
I
Thiago
think
Silva.
Alonso. Alonso, that
Yeah, he
outlet
scored
he's
the
given
first goal,
them.
didn't he?
Thiago
Alonso.
Silva,
2
fair
shots
play.
on
The
target,
goal as well.
65 touches.
Thiago's been. He hasn't had a lot to do in the second half.
That's what I think. I think Alonso, the outlet he's given them.
But then again, he's 36, 37, and he's still doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
he's
he's wicked.
pocketed. You know,
Look
he's got
at
his
that.
keys, he's got his wallet,
Look
and he's
how
got Harry
Kante
Kane.
just spun.
You know they're going to use
Scum
that
for
against you. You know that.
Scum for that.
You know that, right?
There's not one team out there that wouldn't want Kante on their team, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there.
Kartik says this is the
He's
worst
doing
I've
back
seen.
heels on us.
Who did it?
Kante is doing
Oh,
back
Kante.
heels.
It's Ole football now. Ole.
Oh, he said this is the worst I've seen a team play when they go behind. Spurs are a very strange team because they have so many talented players. Name them,
How
Kartik.
is that
What are
possible?
you
Name
not
them.
talking? Who are these
That
talented
North
fools you
London
speak
derby.
of?
Ah, rubbish.
They have got. They have.
Believe me, we don't. Look,
Shouldn't be as bad
Kane,
as we are.
Son, and Dom, Højbjerg, Reguilon.
Yeah,
Outside of
Højbjerg,
that,
yeah, good player.
good luck trying to find
Lloris?
decent players. Lloris, you're stretching.
Well, he saved you quite a bit in
Lloris
this
is
game.
a
didn't he?
Lloris
Well, that's
Lloris
his job,
is a
to be
good
honest. Let's be
goalkeeper.
honest. It's the bare minimum.
Royal?
You don't clap the mailman for delivering the mail.
Royal.
Royal,
Depends if they do good delivery, though.
Yeah, on time.
jury's
do you know
still
what
Yeah,
out.
on time, yeah.
Jury's still out.
No, I mean, Hermes is not the one.
But listen,
Sorry, Hermes.
Davison Sanchez.
please.
Cost
Robbie, I
45
know,
million
I
pound,
know
you know,
you
he's not
did
like
not
a-
just name Davinson
No, but
Sanchez.
Davison Sanchez, £45 million player.
His fee does not tell me he's a good player. Maybe I actually was a good player and we got bamboozled and hoodwinked into paying that, but he is not
Oh,
a
it's
good
next
player, I'm
weekend,
sorry.
isn't it?
Just,
Fine.
what about Harry
That's your
Winks?
Damn, I missed that.
What are you laughing laughing? I think
You
he's
know,
handsome.
if COVID-19
What's so funny?
If I could find a representation of a player, it would be Harry Winks.
Wow.
All right, just trying to cheer the place up a bit. No.
Should rap for us.
Harry Winks.
Just a little rap.
Lift the mood a little.
Robbie, you said
rubbish,
Willian
man.
is better than Ziyech. What were you thinking?
Huh?
Oh, that was so last year, man.
That's so last year.
Robbie was
Hey, that's still funny.
And I never said that, right? As well. You have to. You see these things. You have to do them in the right context.
You said it would be a better signing.
I did not say that. Huh?
Did you say
I
it
said
would be a-
could prove to be a better because he got Premier League experience.
Well,
Ziyech
Ziyech-
never had a good season though, you know.
Is that the
Willian
way?
was terrible. Ziyech was better that season, but not because he was good. Oh, here it is.
What are you doing?
Score
What
the
are you doing?
goal.
Why did he do that?
Why did he do that?
Why did Kovacic do that?
Oh, he was fucking. Look, Lukaku
You
was
know
there.
what?
though.
Especially after last week, the way he
Yeah,
finished his dinner
why
against
do you
Villa,
not
you
do
thought,
that?
yo, he's hungry.
Just shoot there.
Literally left foot, bang.
Got no left foot in it.
What is
Oh,
he
do
trying
you
to
know?
get Lukaku to be?
At least
got
stop
no
it.
left
We're
foot,
gonna
man.
stop it.
Let's go in
At
the
least
middle.
Bro,
square.
even
If
if
you're
you
not
don't have a
confident on
left
your
foot, you
left
still
foot,
got
cut
to
it
try in that position.
Well done, Lloris.
No left foot, man.
Is it a
Looks like
corner
a
now?
boxer.
The seats are empty,
He
man.
looks like a boxer, Kovacic, man. You
Everyone's
know,
going home
Usyk
now.
who's fighting next week.
Oh,
Come on, boys. Good.
Matisse is going to have fun with toes. Big six, isn't
Yeah, damn right.
Go on, babe.
it? Hey, blood. Stop it.
Lukaku.
You're saying one of the best defences in the league, defenders? Yeah, he's got a goal as well.
Sit down. Health and safety.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
How many laps you doing? How many laps you doing?
That
Told
celebration.
you 3 goals. Told you
Hey,
3 goals.
That celebration like it didn't come out first gear.
Yeah. Wow.
Well done, babe.
It's a good
What was
finish.
Sanchez doing there? Look at
Come on,
Sanchez.
boys.
How static he is there.
You said 3-1, you was close. You gave them a goal, but they didn't get it.
I was confident we're going to get the goals in.
No, Rudiger. Nice
Love
finish.
it. Love it.
Am
Who
I right
assisted
with
that?
3 goals have
Werner.
come from
Really
set
good.
pieces?
And all 3
Yeah,
goals come from
Werner
defenders, no?
assist.
Ain't all 3
goals
oh,
have
no,
come-
Kante.
No, the Kante deflection
Yeah.
wasn't, but the other 2 have
Fucking
come from set
brilliant.
pieces, basically.
Fucking brilliant.
Dominating, man. Harry Kane.
Absolutely
Harry
scored.
Kane, man.
Now
What
that's a
absolutely
picture.
scored.
That is a picture
That
right
is
there.
a picture and a half.
There's a picture. He's
Yeah.
like,
Harry
why
Kane, man,
did I
could have been at
stay?
City.
Why didn't I put that
Steve.
transfer request in? What was I thinking?
Well done, babe.
Why am I here?
Oh, wait, no, for the Derby trophy. I could get
Get
that.
me out, man. Get me out.
Shref said it's escape royale. Man escapes positioning, marking players, strikers, escape his grip.
I'm sorry.
Ask Zaha, Lukaku link up players mad. Wonderful
That
win by
Royale,
Chelsea.
man.
Royale, man.
I mean, it's early.
Hey,
Chicken
Amir
Royale.
said, Amir said that you've just mopped Arsenal's dressing room at the next Emirates
We have
next match.
They're
we
feasting
have
on him.
literally destroyed them.
You've got no words left, have
Yeah.
you?
Piece by
Just
piece.
done, man.
you know, this is the
I'm
most
actually
dominant
done.
display I've ever seen.
It is a
in a long
one-sided
while.
game.
It's
innit?
actually some of the best
One-sided.
football I've ever seen. I've seen us
That's
play.
even more one-sided than the Arsenal
Yeah,
one.
you've actually played better in today's game.
Isn't it? That's more one-sided than when they played us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
More than Arsenal. Arsenal showed a bit of fight in the first
Yeah,
half.
and we
really?
had half
A
of our
tiny
players
bit.
missing.
yeah.
I
This is
haven't even noticed Son and Kane.
Chelsea definitely massive title contenders, man.
We
They
are,
are
aren't we
very,
now?
very good sides.
Very, very.
So
What is
disgusting.
the
Lukaku-
We get a fourth.
Oh, Lukaku just shoot, bro.
Look
He's
at
won
these
everything.
man.
Oh, he's gonna shoot.
Man are busting cheeks like this.
Penalty! No, I'm joking.
That is
Look at the man's
absolutely
bully up, man.
shocking.
He should
He
be in
looks
the shot,
fucking
man.
On the floor.
Rolling.
I want 4.
Look, they've all gone home.
I want 4.
They've all gone home, yeah.
Fuad, do you want to go now?
Save the environment. innit?
I'm ready to go.
Bring back Mourinho.
Cheerio.
Bring back Mourinho, man.
Cheerio. Oh, look, they're loving it.
Jose Mourinho.
That's what they meant, innit, when they said about environmentally friendly. All go home early. Yeah, I'm
He's
getting it
not
for 3
happy.
weeks in Fuad.
Did you see this, babe?
That's
It's over,
it.
it's done.
Well done, babes. Love you. Thanks, everyone, for coming. I just want to take this moment to say that London is blue.
London
Nah,
is
don't
blue.
go too far. Relax yourself, man.
London is blue, though. Chelsea run London.
All right.
What legend.
That was a dominant win, that was. man.
Deserved. Second half came out and finished their dinner.
Wow, man.
Rightfully so.
Manager knows.
That's a championship performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's title credentials
That's
right there.
like-
When you see.
Too gorgeous,
a
babe. You
forfeit.
are just so sexy and handsome, babe. You do you.
What is that?
I beg of your pardon.
What is that?
Can that go back in the wardrobe, please? I don't even know if that's a skirt or a
Whose skirt
jacket.
is that, bro?
Listen,
Alonso's
see me on
knackered.
Stoppage Time TV in a leopard print.
How are you
Anyway.
feeling though?
Listen, yeah, I expected before the game we were going to lose. I said I would hope
Yeah, but
we'd
to
see
this
some desire
extent,
and
no.
fight. Saw absolutely none of it, and it's been more of the same. The way I see it, I don't know. I kind of feel sorry for Nuno because I'm thinking, how much longer is he actually going to last if this continues to slide? We've got Arsenal next week.
What was your? So it was 3-0 today.
It was
3-0 against
2-1 I predicted.
Palace. What was the score before Palace?
It was all 1-0s, 3-1-0s before
1-0s,
that.
yeah.
But if you saw the
Back-to-back 3-0s
performances,
now.
they
Yeah,
were
wasn't
not
there 3-0?
convincing. They were
Back-to-back
not
3-0s.
convincing results.
Yeah, back
The
to back.
only
3-0
result
to
that
Palace.
looked decent so far this season is the City one. This, I said, in the same format, I wanted to see desire and some character. We
That
absolutely
could have been.
crumbled
If the game went on
second
10 minutes,
And
that
now
could
you've
have been
finished
like 4-5
minus 3.
half. Literally. So all the good we did first,
Yeah, basically it's
all
gone out
undone
the
within
window.
Yeah.
2 games. So it's like North London derby coming next now. I don't know what that's going to hold. That is
Mate,
always
Tuchel
one of
is
those,
literally
especially at the
just
Emirates. We
just
never
insane
get
how
points.
good he is.
We never get points at the
Yeah.
3 points anywhere
Well
at the
done,
Emirates.
well
Massive
done.
result, Chelsea. I think they're looking
Lord
good,
of
man.
mercy.
Yeah, they do
this,
look good.
This for me now, yeah, I'm looking at Chelsea and thinking, listen, they're
They're going to
looking
run
serious.
away. Yeah. Couple super chats here. Andrew C says, Robbie, you are the luckiest club in the world. Now you lot are playing Spurs on the back of them losing 3-0 twice in a row. Lucky Arsenal, lucky Arteta. Well, let's see if they show up.
How's
Form
that
goes out
lucky?
the window, though.
Let's show, yeah.
How's that
form,
lucky?
yeah. When it comes to the derby, form definitely goes out the window.
Form
How's
goes
that
out the
lucky?
window.
All I'm saying,
Trust me.
everybody was slating Arsenal a few weeks ago, quite rightly so, because we had 3 games, no points. But I was saying to a lot of Tottenham fans at that time, they're going overboard because they were carrying out they won the league.
Yeah.
I had to say to
said to them,
Expressions, I
calm down.
No, I said to Expressions, I go, yo, the league don't finish in August, right? And now look, if
fools
we
look in
used to
August.
beat Tottenham next week, we're level on points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
you know,
crazy, isn't it?
Theodora says, Saeed, you and your team next week with your PE teacher up the blues.
What's I say?
No, do you actually not understand my accent?
No, I do. I didn't say that quickly, innit? I'm just like,
If it ain't a American accent,
Saeed,
you don't understand
you
it.
and your team next week with your PE teacher,
Yeah.
up, basically saying you've got you lot next week up the blues.
okay, fair enough then. Yeah.
I
think
said
we
be
got,
worried.
No, but we got Villa though. How could we be up the Blues?
Oh, so what are you talking about, Theodora?
yeah, we got Villa.
There you go,
Who do you
Villa
think
next
Saeed
week.
Like, you know,
supports?
I know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Is that you got Villa next and then who? Is it
Well,
Chelsea after that?
Yeah, Villa and then Everton after that.
Oh, maybe it's a toffee then.
Yeah, maybe it's a toughie.
Maybe not, I don't know. Who are
Yeah.
you, Theodoros?
Everton,
Beefy says, Spuds in the oven, London is blue, big up Sophie, big up was it the twins. Tuchel making Kane question his whole career. We are back and you all know it.
Chelsea fans being
Well,
proud of beating
basically-
Tottenham, yeah, it's like
That was
an older
amazing.
Win,
sibling
though,
being
innit?
proud of beating their little brother. You should be proud of this, yeah?
That was
This is a
amazing.
formality.
That was amazing. I only said the 3-1 because I thought you actually like would be a little bit less shit
There
than
we
that.
Give us
but-
hope with a consolation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, babe?
Sunday.
I actually quite like you. You're a lot easier than expressions.
Thank you.
And what was
Appreciate
that diplomatic prediction that you gave of 1-1?
You know what it is? I'll tell you what, right? When I saw the team,
Yeah.
the Spurs team,
You thought Spurs
I
would be better?
thought
On the
Spurs would be.
fence.
Yeah.
I didn't think Son would be playing. I thought a lot of players were missing.
Yeah.
But when I saw the starting lineup, I'm like, that's a strong Spurs
yeah,
team.
of course.
Son, Kane, everyone's in.
Dombele, yeah.
And I was
And
close.
Dombele as well.
I was closest to
Yeah,
the
so I'm thinking to
scoreline.
myself, you know what? They're at home. I'm thinking it might be a close game. I thought it might be, the City game.
Yeah.
But boy, that second half, man, it could have been 5.
Dominant, yeah, it could
I
be
think
five.
That was total
if you remember
domination.
the
That's it, babe.
If you remember the City game, Robbie, though, City were missing a lot of their chances in the first
Yeah,
half.
they missed a lot of
Yeah.
There
chances,
was
yeah.
Grealish, Ferran Torres, Mahrez.
Yeah.
I think the difference is with Chelsea, they're not messing around. You give them
Yeah.
them types of chances. Mount missed a couple early on.
Yeah.
Second half, they said, all right, let's cut the games out. Boom. End the game.
Yeah.
And Alonso, man of the match, man. Fair play to him.
Eduardo says in big capital
No-
letters,
no
I'm
message
not
back
going to
from
shout in your ear,
expressions.
but he said, stop wasting
Babe.
Son and Kane's prime.
How's it going?
Listen, it's not my fault.
I'm just
Heard from you
I'm
in
just
a
a
while.
messenger.
That felt personal,
My
that,
fault,
yeah.
bro.
I'm just a
That's a stop
messenger.
wasting their prime. They chose
Sorry.
to be here, big man. Yeah?
They did.
chose to be
Son,
here,
they
yeah.
actually
Son
did.
re-upped on a new deal this summer. Good. Kane? don't
And
worry,
now
when-
we are top of the league, people.
For now.
It's not
for now.
May
Yeah.
yet, honey.
Yeah, relax.
For now.
For
It's
now.
not, it's not May yet.
I know.
Speaking of stage, got some facts for you.
Chelsea's our team.
Got
I need
Dave,
to
tell
beat,
us.
man.
What you got for
I don't
us?
like Chelsea when they
Yeah,
try.
read the stats. Read them.
The stats, man.
Well, let's go through the stats of this match. Chelsea were full on fire in the second half. Considering they had pretty much 0 to none shots on target in the first half, they absolutely battered Tottenham completely throughout that second half, dominated them 100%, possession 53 to 47%, total shots 19 on target, 10 across the second half. Fouls 15 to 4, passing percentages 86 to 82%, corners 11 to 4, and offsides just a single offside for Chelsea. Brilliant goals, obviously. Apart from obviously Kante's a bit of a deflection, but yeah, just outright dominant. If we go through across all the matches in the actual throughout the weekend, we've got Newcastle Leeds 1-1 on that match. Brentford 2, Wolves 0.
Who scored, by the way? Who scored on that game?
Which one? Brentford?
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh, sorry.
That was silly.
Are you trying to be funny?
I already
That was
mentioned
silly,
that one.
Saeed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, Pogba.
Watford 3, Norwich 1, Arsenal 1, Burnley 0.
Whey!
Southampton 0, actually Man City 0, Southampton 0.
That was a big surprise for the
Liverpool
weekend.
3, Crystal Palace 0. Aston Villa 3, Everton 0. Brighton today, obviously the match is today. Brighton came out victorious against Leicester. Brilliant win for Brighton there, 2-1 victors. West Ham 1, Man United 2. And the final match of today, Tottenham 0, Chelsea 3. Table
Madness.
stands at the moment. Chelsea are top of the Premier League. Liverpool second, Man United third, and Brighton fourth,
Wow.
with just Man City trailing behind in fifth place. So that's pretty much rounded up the whole of the weekend. Back to you, Pippa. Thank you.
What a crazy weekend, man.
Yeah.
Where are Spurs on the table?
Yeah, well, you didn't mention Spurs.
Where are
or
Spurs on the
Arsenal.
table?
That was quite sad.
Sorry?
Where are Spurs on the
Can we
table?
hear the bottom of the table, please?
Top six.
Spurs,
Top six.
Spurs 7th, Arsenal 13th. So
Oh, Arsenal, the climb at the table. The climb at the table,
Oh,
man.
so now
3
you crack a
points
smile.
behind.
Yeah.
Now you crack a smile.
3 points behind.
I told you
I mean,
about
you're seventh. You seventh. A couple of weeks ago, you won the league.
Listen,
Yeah,
it's only for this week.
Let me ask you a question.
They had the trophy ready.
Because Kieran Brown's asked it as well, but let me ask you, as a Tottenham fan, going up against Arsenal next week, who would you prefer to see in goal for Arsenal, Leno or Ramsdale?
Leno.
Oh, that says a
In all
lot.
honesty, I think after the
Ramsdale
back-to-back
played
clean
well
sheets
this
for
time.
Ramsdale,
Yeah.
it's good confidence. I think coming in as well, he will want to keep that clean sheet
See how he's
going. And I
holding
think in
people
the North London
yesterday?
derby, he'll want to make his claim. But I'd
Yeah.
love Leno to come in and prove why
be
he
fair-
should be dropped.
It's going to be a very, very close game. You know, all banter aside, that's going to be
Yeah.
a very close game next week now because the,
I love North
the
London
confidence of Spurs is knocked now. If they, even if they got a draw today, it would still be like one defeat all season. But now you're coming off a back-to-back defeats,
3-0s.
3-0s. The confidence is a bit. So now that's anybody's now. And then Arsenal still not there, but back-to-back wins. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the atmosphere is going to be lit in that game. That's going to be.
It's going to be lit, yeah?
Atmosphere will be lit, but the
Litty.
game will be tight. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
both teams. I'm not expecting expansive football from either team.
Yeah.
So
But-
wait, let me
but-
get this straight. You won 1-0 3 times in a row.
Yes.
You might lose 3-0 3 times in a row.
Wow.
Clip this up, please.
don't do that, don't do
I
that,
need
don't
this
do
replay for next week.
Don't do that!
Robbie, you
What have I done? What have I
I
done?
want to tell Robbie put a Pippa to calm down, you know what I mean? Like, she's saying less.
What have
No,
I
but
done?
she did say you might.
I say, yeah, this ain't mine. It's context. You've got to be clear with the words that I
We'll
use.
bleep out the mic.
You can't be. Listen, we can't be over. Arsenal can't be overconfident.
No, of course
'cause we-
not.
But if you go in a room though, Robbie, you can find yourself in that
No,
top
that's what, but
seven.
you know what? A couple of weeks ago, I did a video on over on AFTV. It was after Edu was speaking, and they asked him, "Where do you think you'll finish?" And he's like, he didn't want to answer the question. And I did a video, and I was really angry because I'm like, "All right, 3 games have gone. We've lost 3 games. We're at the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
It's 38 games of the season.
Yeah,
to
true.
me, I'm like, I expect him to come out and say, we're still looking to get into Europe.
Yeah.
European place is minimum.
Yeah.
Because you can go on just the same way you can go on a run and win 3 games in a row. You can lose 3 games in a row. You can draw 3 games in a row. 3 draws in a row if somebody wins once, they've got the same amount of points as your 3 draws.
It's mad,
So
innit?
that's the way the table runs. So that's why, you know, going on a winning run. So look at City last year.
Bro, you look, even Arsenal.
West Ham last year.
Last 2 seasons, Arsenal, I think after January, have always gone on to good, nice little long runs that have made them catch up to the rest of the
But
pack.
look at West Ham last season. They got off to a terrible start and then they went on a run and they had a good season.
Yeah.
So the challenge to Arsenal is to go on a run. And if they can, you know, they've got a couple of difficult games coming up because they've got you and then they've got Brighton away. Brighton are playing well.
That's a jabby on, yeah.
Right? But win a couple of those games, man, and next minute, you're on a little run. So
I said start of this year, I said I expect Arsenal to finish above Spurs, pure and simply because you don't have the European football. Having that break in between, I think is such a massive bonus.
See, I was saying that, I did a video and I was saying that I felt that game against Burnley yesterday, that's what that showed me. Because Arsenal looked fresh in the game. Whereas normally we would have played in Europe this week, and then we would have faced Burnley, and that's, those are the worst teams to face after you've had a long trip, like say you've gone to
Kazakhstan,
like West Ham, they've gone to Zagreb,
Yeah.
and then you've got a hard game there because you're playing them teams in Europe, they're really up for it, and then you come and you've got to play Burnley. There's going to be a different test waiting on you all week. But now Arsenal can just prepare for those games all week. They can prepare for this Tottenham game all week, So
you know, we trying to say you want to be out of Europe every year.
No, we want to be in Europe. Like, you know what? No, but Saeed, I didn't want to be in that conference league.
Yeah,
I told every man I'd rather be out
crazy
of
now,
Europe.
you know. But the thing is, it's kind of a weird now thinking because you want to strive for better, but then if you come like 6th, 7th, 8th, you have to like kind of cope with the European conference. That can dent your season.
I don't even like the Europa League. I don't even like that.
I know. It's mad.
I don't even like that.
I actually think it's a blessing in disguise, like you say. Sometimes taking that year out can almost give you an opportunity to reset and just focus on working on your starting 11.
Plus Tottenham, like you look at it, they've had to play that game.
In France,
Whether they won it or not, right? Rennes is a decent team.
And they play the strongest lineup.
You've got to put a half-decent team out against. You've got to put a decent team out against a team like Rennes, right? You're going. Even if you put a second team out, even your reserves have got to travel. So even if they don't play, even still your Harry Kanes, they've still got to travel.
Yeah.
So they've still got that. Their preparation is still changed to when they've got an ordinary game when they can just prepare for that all week.
Yeah.
And then you're playing a Champions League team like Chelsea. They had their game on, was it Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got 2 days more preparation.
Yeah.
So I was happy when we weren't in that Conference League. I was like,
Europa
League, let's get in the Europa League because it helps you to buy better players. But the Conference League, to me, I'm like, no one's going to... She's milking it.
What did you just do?
Right, nobody's going to want to buy...
Midstream selfie.
Just sending a picture of me and Robbie to Lee.
No player's going to want to be in the Conference League, innit? There's no player saying, I wish I was in that.
Yeah, I know.
Lee's buzzing that we beat Spurs.
If you was to put it in order, rank the best teams in London right now, what would the order be?
Chelsea's up there.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea.
West Ham.
The thing is,
Tottenham,
it's
then
Chelsea and the best of the rest.
No, give me the rank. Give me the order.
Nah, there's no rank. It's Chelsea.
That's just
If you're
rude.
talking right
But
now,
you can't.
That's just rude.
How can you rank Tottenham and Arsenal, who have been mediocre for the last couple of years? It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's other teams. There's West Ham, there's Brentford, there's Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
Who
but
have I missed?
there's like a level. I would put Tottenham and Arsenal same level.
I said
Joint.
West Ham.
Joint.
What, above West Ham, Crystal Palace?
No, I would put Chelsea, Tottenham and Arsenal give and go, then West Ham, Crystal Palace, and then go.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What would your
Probably
order?
right. I
don't
think
put
that's-
Right now, currently, right now.
You know what?
Watford
I
ain't a
should
London
upload
team,
that
huh?
Watford, they're down
Oh
the
yeah,
bottom.
Watford could squeeze in there.
You know what I mean?
Could squeeze in there.
No,
I'm gonna upload this to my OnlyFans, like for today's picture.
Oh,
That's just rude.
an orgy.
Spurs 0, Chelsea
Spurs
3.
3-0. Might as well be an orgy.
What are you talking about? No, not an orgy.
That was an orgy.
Well, that was a bit of an orgy, yeah. You just got fucked in the ass, literally.
11 men running a trade.
No, I just meant the score, darling. I don't know where your mind is going. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What do you think I'm involved in?
the architecture's unbelievable.
I'm going to have to watch this back later. This is hilarious.
The architecture of the building is quite good.
was feeling a bit ill this morning, but this has really cheered me up.
Buzzing.
This is
Top
amazing.
of the league, 3-0 Hockey, not be
Do you
happy.
think you'll be top of
3-0.
the league end of the season? No, not just saying that from a biased point of view. Do you genuinely think you'll be top of the league end of the season?
I actually think it's between us and Liverpool. That's just my prediction.
And
Because what will
you're right
happen
with
is
Pep.
Man United won't be able to get away with what they did today in every win.
No,
And
I
they're
think,
only
I
against
think
West
United.
Ham.
I think United.
They'll be
up
up there, like I said. My
They'll be up
top
there.
four, but
I think United.
Spurs, obviously, I don't think you'll be in my top four.
United will
Us
be.
aside,
all right, guys.
but City and Pep though. There's no way
We'll
to
see.
write
There's
that.
10 more games.
No.
There's 10 more games to come this season, and there will be all watch-alongs lots throughout the season on this channel, Don Robbie channel.
Why did he?
Remember
Why
to
did
stay
he, why did
tuned
he watch
for
that?
tomorrow's Premier League roundup.
I was
with
just
myself
doing
and
that
Abby, and
tonight,
we'll
he was
see
like-
you
he went
on the
confident.
next one.
Look, why did he just stand there and watch it? He didn't even try. He didn't even look. What's he looking for?